Right, that's up. That's good. All right. Now I just want to make sure this is up and running. While that's loading. Get the game up real quick. Might as well do that.
Jacobs and many more as we
All
open
right.
up the new stadium in style.
What's up, everybody? What's up, Alex? Nosedar, Killian, Eric, or Ethan. How's it going? How's it going? Yeah, new stadium for the Raiders tonight. Who do I want to win? I got the Saints winning. Yep, Tigers are off today. That's why we're doing this.
And then owner Al Davis, the signature piece of this gorgeous facility, the 93-foot torch.
Oh, there we go. That sounds good. Okay.
The wife of the late Al Davis, that's Carol Davis. She will have the honor of lighting it.
I want the Saints to win, but or I want the Raiders to win, but like I picked the Saints to win.
Wow,
if that makes sense.
Backdrop of the strip with that flame, that is awesome.
You're doing good, man. I'm doing good.
Smiling ear to ear right now.
Tonight, the Postmates fan feed is delivering fans to Monday Night Football. And we are ready to kick things off.
There we are. And the Raiders are going to be kicking it off to open their new stadium. The Raiders are kicking it off. You got the Saints. Yeah, I have the Saints winning too.
The 65,000 fans who would love to be here. The bars last night opened up at 11:59 p.m. So Raider fans,
I'd like to see the Raiders win tonight, though.
And we think about the fans, the great fans of the Raiders back in Oakland watching tonight as well. Raiders won the toss.
Las Vegas Raiders officially are about to kick their careers off. Yeah, it's a really nice stadium. It's gorgeous.
And National Football
there we go.
Is underway from
in Las Vegas. There's officially football being played in Las Vegas, Nevada. That's crazy.
Drew Brees. You know, just the thought of Monday Night Football brings a smile to his face. And
there we go. The Vegas in football in Vegas.
I've got nothing to lose, so I'm turning it loose. Letting the chips fall where they may. How appropriate.
Where do I get the audio? From the game I'm watching.
Then have Drew Brees, one of the greatest, if not the greatest of all
I don't
time,
use StreamYards to do this.
Up on the first snap.
I actually use like software to like play the game. Got to use OBS or STREAMLABS OBS.
First play from scrimmage. Give it to Deontay Harris.
Whoa, the big end around for the Saints. That'll pick up a first down.
Give them 11 on the play. What a way to start for the Saints. And these
that was a big run for the Saints to start it out. Good little end around for number 11.
Pulling it all out tonight.
Why?
If he gets any more records,
why do you? Is that something you're passionate about, Kevin?
Big question coming into tonight is no Michael Thomas, right? What is that?
I like the idea of Vegas. I like the Vegas Raiders. You're down 40. I have Drew Brees, Josh Jacobs, and Alvin Kamara. Good luck, Darren. You need big nights from them.
Off the play fake.
Brees.
Load one up and
almost intercepted.
Jonathan Abram able to bat it away. It's all yours, Lewis.
Hey,
ooh, that wasn't a very good throw by Mr. Brees.
And you see on first down, what do they try to do?
Abrams almost jumped. Oh, if Abrams would have played that a little bit better.
You see Jonathan Abram.
He just overran it. He overran it by about that much.
On the ball. This is one of the fastest, most physical defensive backs in the NFL.
Abram is so good. So good.
For the Saints.
The Death Star, dude. This is a beautiful stadium that Vegas has built. That the Vegas money is prevalent. Taysom Hill on the quarterback keeper. It was a little designer to Hill.
That's a second tackle for Jonathan.
They should have stayed at Oakland. No, I'm all for the Vegas Raiders.
Back to the rest of the Saints starting lineups.
It fits. I don't know why it is, but the Vegas Raiders it works. I don't know why it is.
He's the longest tenured offensive lineman for New Orleans.
I don't know.
Ryan Ramczyk, he's about to get paid in a big way.
Yeah, they did. They
Emmanuel Sanders came over to be the number 2, finds himself in the position, got to be the number 1. We'll see.
No, I agree, Kevin. They should still be in St. Louis.
To the IR list. On the ground, here's Murray, gets through to the second.
Hey, Murray for a first down.
Gain of 8.
Raiders Saints are driving right now.
You mentioned no Michael Thomas. And
Man, the Raiders are really going to let the Saints score the first touchdown in their new building.
I think it has to be a lot of.
By the way, I don't think the Packers. What's up, MB? I don't think that Packers-Vikings game was in Green Bay. So you know who did the first Lambeau leap of the year? The motherfucking Kerryon Johnson and the Lions. We proceeded to lose by twice the score, but we still got the first one. The announcers? I don't know. It's Monday Night Football.
Again, another chunk play. 10 for Kamara on that.
But that stadium is just amazing. Yeah, no, I really like their stadium. The Raiders might have. It's this one or SoFi is the nicest by a mile.
You can't let him outside.
Doesn't UNLV also play here? They might. But the first NFL touchdown.
He has got moves, he's got power, he's got home runs.
You know, it's fine we lost that game. I just like doing things that would upset Packers fans. And I know the fact that Kerryon did that leap the other day fucked them up. He got the first one. Oh.
That's Emmanuel Sanders, who could not hang on to it.
We don't go 2-2 by the bye. Yeah, and we're going to be 0-3. We play the Cardinals this week. We just even when we're good, we don't beat Arizona, dude. They're going to kick the shit out of us. Our defense, we have nothing for DeAndre Hopkins. Not to mention Larry Fitzgerald, too. And that's a catch to number 10. Traquan Smith with the reception. I'm sure all of us have Traquan Smith in our fantasy teams.
Traquan Smith was running a deep route. And there was a little bit of contact.
Before the pass was thrown, holding, defense number 20.
Oh.
This penalties declined. The play results in the first down.
198 is the cost of
for the game. John
what? Oh, $1.9 billion is the cost of the stadium. Jesus Christ! I was gonna guess like 600 million, like a fucking retard. I was about to be like, well, we got a cool $600 million.
Safety gave him some depth, gave him some help. But you see,
nah, there's worse coaches. There's worse coaches.
Brought an extra blocker in, Derek Kelly on first down and 10. Here's Kamara.
There are a lot worse coaches than Matt Patricia. We could have the Jets coach.
Carl Nassib able to make the stop.
See, that's what you want to do.
Patricia, I don't think he's a head coach. He's a good defensive coordinator. He's won multiple Super Bowls.
Because if Drew Brees gets you in that kind of situation, then it just opens up.
It is what it is. You know what I mean? The guy is clearly just not a head coach. I don't think he can manage all the aspects of the ball. He'll have a long career as a coordinator in this league, but I think his head coaching days are. It's like Josh McDaniels. It didn't work. It's like Belichick can train up coordinators that will win a lot of shit for you, but head coaches, it just doesn't happen. The genius doesn't transfer. 3rd and 3 for the Saints coming up. Ball is at about the 14. The Saints are knocking on the door. They're in the red zone.
Now at the line of scrimmage.
Ken Norton Jr. is a horrible defensive coordinator. Is that the Lions defensive coordinator right now? But the Patriots lost year. That was a hell of a game, and I think you know that it was an. Oh yeah, dude, it was one of my favorite games I've watched in a long time. Even Dean knows. Every time the Patriots and the Seahawks lock up, we have instant classics. The Super Bowl game, I believe in 2016, we had a game that went down to the wire like that. Literally last play again. Gronk dropped the ball at the end of the game, and the Seahawks won. Like, we have some of the greatest games ever with the Seahawks team, and they're really tense too. They're really tense games. Seattle's, yeah, we're in a. We have the infamous Darren Bevel as our offensive coordinator. The field retracts into the stadium. No way, that's really cool. I'll have to watch something like that. Saints get the first NFL points there. That's not what you would say, like, yeah, they dominated. No, you didn't say. Most of you said we had no shot in hell of winning that game. And it came down to a play at the 1. If that would have been like week 9, we probably win that game in that situation. It's very lucky. And I bet you even Dean would admit this here. Seattle fans would admit this. I have to mute this really quick because it's commercial break. I feel like even Seattle fans will admit this. If that would have been later in the season after the Patriots have a couple weeks of getting their offense figured out, you probably don't win in that situation. We probably score the touchdown there. You're lucky that Cam Newton, for some reason, didn't bounce it out outside. He went up the tackle, even though the defensive end right there that was running contain. What he did was he did a submarine, which is basically he goes, you know, kind of goes under to block up that line. You were right though, Dean. You called the high scoring thing. I was wrong about the score stuff. So when that guy flew in under Cam, usually I've never not seen him do this. He read it really weird, which I think is rust. I think what happened with Cam there is when the guy you're supposed to go around, take the outside when the guy, because nobody's there, it was wide open. And that's exactly what happened. The DN submarine, so Cam should have bounced it out to the outside. I've watched the play a billion times. It's easy to see what happened. The contain was blown out at the side. Yeah, no, Mike, we know. I remembered everybody saying we were going to get blown out. But no, that was, dude, that is so cool the way that field opens up. The at the top. God damn, that is fucked. That goes so hard. I just seen it happen. But no, that was and I think later in the season we probably win that game because Cam would be not so rusty. And with Cam, he usually scores from the one. I genuinely believe there's rust there for Cam Newton, having not played last year and there's no preseason. But you could have got blown up and Cam was... Yeah, Cam should have... You know, it is what it is. Fucking Seattle went gangbusters to stop that play. I can't really take anything away from them. They swarmed in hard on that one. That play was literally the most 50-50 play I've ever seen in an NFL game. Nobody knew what the fuck was about to happen at that 1 yard line. So it's that was such a good game, dude. That was such a good game. All right, we're back to the game. Raiders ball.
And the Las Vegas Raiders
man. If you thought the Patriots were going to be a bad team and then you watch that game, it's like, son of a bitch. Our defense isn't exactly what I thought it was. And I hope that unit starts to develop a little bit. But I think the McCourties might be showing their age a little bit nowadays. Or they need a couple weeks to get warmed up. I'm not sure what the issue is with those two. But that side, when whoever Gilmore wasn't on, they were easy, and then Gilmore was even getting sliced up a bit. So we'll see how it develops.
I mean, you want to circle Denzel Good, and you could do X him out, maybe. I don't know.
We need to get better pressure on the quarterback. That's a goddamn certainty. We don't get very good pressure.
Play right tackle. He was one of the heroes for the Raiders.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 9 now.
Their win at Carolina.
What are they going to run? Oh, pitch. Let's go, Jacobs. Oh, about 8 yard carry there. He's going to be fucking 2nd, 3rd, and 1. Let's go.
Another tackle for the Saints.
What is it with the ACL? They didn't have time to properly stretch and get in shape for the season. You got to play 2 or 3 preseason games and have a proper fucking training camp. So it's a symptom of the short season. Oh, it's 3rd and 3. That's kind of a shitty spot. They're going to run it with Jacobs anyway. First down.
Taken down at the 39. It's a pickup of 8.
We talked about John.
Yeah, our defense. We'll still have a good defense against teams like that, but
throwing the ball all around a lot. He toyed around with Antonio Brown.
Yeah, that was hilarious. I just had my arms straight up in the air.
He wants to get a big offensive line.
I feel like the pick six was the setting that this was about to be a goddamn dogfight, and that's exactly what it was. What's up? What up? All right, let's see here.
3 tight ends in the game.
Ruggs.
And they're going to throw it.
ESPN subpar equipment is shitting out. Stadium's beautiful.
Johnson had the coverage.
Greg Olsen just mishandled. Yeah, I don't know what Olsen did. He just bounced off his hands. And if you make a mistake with the Patriots secondary, they will pick the ball off on those. 100% will pick those off.
Type of players, Grace. He's one of those guys who play safety, play corner. He's got great short area quickness. Look, he's going to play a pivotal role tonight, both in the run game and in the
Raiders
pass
could be
game.
good, like you said, Rob. I think so. I think the Raiders are a dark horse team. We'll see. Patriots have a scheme-based defense. Yeah, we have a lot of young players. By about week 4, oh fuck!
Oh, without hesitation. It's going to be a loss of 14 on the play.
Dennis Allen will dial up pressure. Here is Jenkins. He's just going to come off the edge.
What a sack.
And if you're Derek Carr, this ball's
But yeah, the stadium's really nice.
On time. You got to know that you can't
Derek Carr gets a lot of hate. Yeah, he's not bad. They just didn't have anyone for him to throw the ball to for years.
This is a team that can afford to go ahead and send extra guys because they have really 6 defensive
Fun fact, Seattle is undefeated in games when Russ turns the ball over. Yeah. And the fact that we did all right, we had flashes of looking really good against Russell Wilson. Our defense by about week 4 or week 5 for New England, we'll be fine. We have a lot of very young players in there this year because of the COVID stuff. We had like a lot of players. Losing Hightower, Mike. I don't think Patriots fans want to admit this out loud. We need a certain linebacker back in our goddamn football team. That fucking sucks he opted out. Oh, did we need Hightower last night? I guarantee you if we had him,
now they can win games because of their defense, not in spite of their
I would take away at least one touchdown.
From past experiences when we're talking
the Ravens have Hollywood.
Last week was a big reason why they won.
Russell got you 38 points of fantasy. Holy shit. Raiders have no offensive linemen. Nope. And that'll be a punt. The big sack by the Saints make that that drive is cashed. So it's going to go to commercial break. Look at them Raiders dancers. Seattle actually, yeah. I think that threw the Patriots off. I think we thought, Tyler Lockett ain't shit, like I always think, because for some reason in my brain, whenever I think of Seattle, I go, Tyler Lockett's all they got, and he really ain't shit. I don't know what happened with my brain. I don't know why, and I think it happened in New England. It genuinely think they went like, fuck everybody else on this team but Tyler Lockett a little bit. Yeah, but I mean, the Packers destroyed the Vikings with an entire rookie secondary, basically, and the Lions. They tortured poor little Jeffrey Okudah. I'd like to see what for me, the first Packers test is this game when they play the Saints. That's going to be what you could really judge. Because to be fair to the Packers, yeah, Rodgers is playing extremely well, and the Packers are playing extremely well. Aaron Jones looks like an early MVP candidate somehow. But, I mean, Minnesota's pass rush isn't there because they're missing Danielle Hunter. And clearly they just losing Everson Griffin was stupid. So yeah, I think I really want to see and then of course Detroit. I love the Lions, but it is what it is. We're not exactly a frightening secondary. I mean, fucking Valdez-Scantling was burning us. We got burned like multiple times against MVD. Yeah, Edelman did technically drop the game-winning touchdown pass. Just remember, if Cam throws that ball about this much lower, we're not having a conversation. We're talking about Cam Newton as a potential MVP candidate after 2 games. Yeah, they need to work on the red zone plays. That was bad. I hope, Dean, you genuinely enjoyed how bad it's a commercial break still. I don't know what's going on. I unmuted as soon as oh, here we go. Right when I was talking shit.
Early stages of Monday Night Football. Each team have the football once.
I'm almost dead.
Saints able to capitalize with
Brady would have made that throw. It's all right. It's all right. Hey man, it's all right. I'm fine with the way my team looks. I'm very okay with it. We got a couple more weeks to work things out. We play the Raiders. This is a good scout game for me. I think we'll beat the Raiders. But we'll see about that. We'll see. I think Cam's gonna kind of shit on this team personally.
What is it like to officiate a game standing
What up, Amir?
Drew Brees?
I think if we can beat the Seahawks, we could probably beat them. You finally got. Oh, you got the YouTube money in? Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
At some point tonight, I'm anticipating a line of scrimmage issue.
He's got such a great.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to explain to people, Alex. What happens? It's either contain or it's going to be the defensive end kind of goes low and tries to blow up that lane, right? It's called a submarine, and it's something you really look at when you look at running plays, and you kind of have to dissect what went wrong. You're like, all right, so the defensive end, and they're crashing in to stop that fucking lane because they know what lane Cam's running to. It's a design run up that lane. So the thing Cam should have done is he should have. You're right. He should have went outside. I mean, it's early season rust. Cam didn't play last year. It's and 100% of the time. The funny thing is, Cam does that. Cam always makes that read and bounces out. It's rust. That's all that happened there was rust, I think.
Very close to that Raiders logo at the 50.
Yeah, you guys should beat the Cowboys.
Boy, just big
yeah, and the Seahawks, you guys should win the NFC. Do me proud.
Who was a second-round draft pick a year ago.
What's up? It's going good, man. It's going good, Amir. How's it going for you?
Ruiz, who they're excited about, but this Saints team has tried to rebuild the interior of this offensive line.
The one thing you're going to have to keep your eye on also tonight as far as their run game is concerned. Yeah, their offensive line is good, but these wide receivers will block as well as anyone. And Traquan Smith right there, big reason why Alvin was able to pop that one.
All right, now.
Here's Kamara.
And oh, there goes Kamara. He's going to the 35.
At the 35, but Damon Arnett,
oh, the 49ers season's ruined. Solomon Thomas, Joey Bosa.
Once again, you're going to see him. He's just going to hit it through here. And what winds up happening is people aren't getting off blocks.
I don't think those are really overcomable injuries, really, are they? That was a big run by Alvin Kamara, though.
Always see him do. That's where he's dangerous.
Deep into Vegas territory.
Lower bodies of any running back in the league, despite the fact that he's not that big.
Yeah, that ruins the 49ers season. Probably is done for.
A lot better.
Pitch to Murray. And a good stop at the point of contact.
He's still in the show.
Arnett came up to make the initial hit. Murray still able to get a few yards out of it, but excellent stop by the rookie.
What up, Kenny?
Damon Arnett, who was burned a week ago on a double move by Robbie Anderson. But as the Raider coaching staff told
Garoppolo's going to play, actually, I guess. He's, like, questionable.
Comes up and makes the big stick.
Apparently, Garoppolo's got a giant dick, and he's like, you know what? I got balls of steel. My ankle's a little hurting. I play quarterback. I don't run the ball. I guess he might play. So we'll see about that. I got the 49ers, man. I mean, they still dismantle the team with their JV team. They're kind of stacked. We'll see. But like you guys also just lost. I think you guys lost what, Slayton, and you guys lost Barkley. They're gonna tee off on your passing. They're just gonna be like, we're not gonna let you guys run on us.
But last week, a couple of overthrows, a couple of miscommunications, and a couple of low balls. And
they still do. I think they still have Quan Alexander and Javon K. Like they still, it's like they have weird depth on that team. They have a billion guys that like it's. We'll. I think if they didn't have like also a million running backs too with Mostert and like Mostert's still playing, and I think that's the problem. Shepard. Okay, my bad. Not Slayton. My bad. Oh!
And he is finally spun out inside the
that could be.
5-yard
Wow.
line by LaMarcus Joyner.
Devonta, yeah, that would be huge if you guys could sign up Devonta.
Right out here on the
but man,
Trayvon Mullen is expecting some help. He drops coverage. He's expecting Eric Harris to come down and help him out, but he doesn't come down fast enough.
Got the potential number one. Yeah, I think so, Dean. You guys should have the. I want to see how Green Bay. Don't tell Packers Nation I said that. I want to see how Green Bay and I'm watching New Orleans right now play. Dallas ain't getting it anymore. That was silly that I said that.
Maybe with no Michael Thomas tonight, he's going to get some more looks. But the third year in this system, and he's been counted on.
The defense really isn't playing bad. It's just not working the total.
Zeros on the play clock, and Brees is as surprised as anyone.
You guys could use some durability at wide receivers. James Robinson due to Saquon's injury, and Robbie Anderson due to Cortland Sutton. Yeah, those are good pickups.
Fortunate to get that in a first
the
and goal
offense
situation.
Oh, then yeah, no, they're gonna tee off on you then.
Yeah, typically what happens there when
their defense is still really good. Rams, Cardinals. The whole NFC West is good, dude. It's the best division. I'm thinking that no team, that might be a division where no one finishes worse than 8-8. And there's a weirdly good shot that a team in the NFC East can win that motherfucker at 8-8 or 9-7. I really think they need to reorganize the way that they do everything, the playoffs, because this is bullshit. At some point, it becomes bullshit. Just because, like, you should still get in if you win the division, but you shouldn't be a higher seed than another team. Like, I'm starting to understand different ways of doing the playoff seeding. Oh, Kamara gets to the 1. How about that? Fucking close. Good closing speed by Arnett there, and I think he's dead.
Yeah, you look at it.
Abram is down, I believe.
Oh, Abram's dead. I'm pretty sure Abram just died.
He was running full speed after
What the fuck just happened to Abram? Did he run? He ran into the camera stand.
Jonathan Abram suffered an injury in the opening Monday night game a
They should
year
shut the
ago.
cheering off. They have the cheering still on, and the guy's fucking dead almost. It doesn't matter. Shut the cheering off.
Suffered a torn labrum and rotator cuff.
Yeah, okay, good. They shut the cheering off now because they had the cheering on while Abram's literally laying like this, dude.
Just his 3rd NFL game. We'll be right back.
Abram looks dead. Like, he genuinely looks dead right now. He looked dead. Like that. I hope they don't play. We'll see what happens, but that was Abram's knocked out at the very least. I don't know if he's dead, but he's knocked out clean. Like, he might even be like, he's laying there, his feet are all sideways. I hope he's not hurt, dude. That's not good. Yeah, I know. I was going to say, I think he missed last year. He's so talented. Honestly, could see all 3 making the postseason. I don't know what happened. He ran into, I think he ran into the camera thing, and it was kind of funny because I think the Vegas people were running the sound stuff, and they left the cheer. I don't think they realized Abram was down and injured, and then they had the cheering still going on. It's quite like, shut it off, shut that shit off, come on. The Packers could be in contention for the #1 seed this year. Yeah, it was not good. It's not good. I hope it's nothing too bad, though. No, yeah, he was just laying there. Dude, he was knocked out. He's clearly unconscious. He's out of the game. Stadium is beautiful. Beautiful stadium. But in the NFC East, yeah, the NFC West, you guys might fill out the playoffs. It might be 3 NFC East teams, with 1 team only being 8-8. And I do think they need to kind of rework the playoffs.
Jonathan Abram taking a breather, and it looks
he's
like
back up.
Okay.
He's back
I'll show
up.
you what happened, but here's the play.
What did he do?
It's a piece, and then spins into
Run right.
Thomas.
Motherfucker ran right into the goddamn truck thing. Okay, we can laugh about it now. He's up and drinking some water. He's okay.
What a great effort play, and those guys run as fast as they can, giving their body up, and this was great to see. Jonathan.
He got up and ran. Okay. Oh. Oh.
Such an important part of this game.
Shut up, Dean.
68.
We didn't say shit about the Packers here, dude.
This is a
bunch of cheating motherfuckers.
Week 1. And you see why. Those kind of utter
You can only deny something for so long, Dean, before you just kind of look like you're just really angry. And I'm not that angry about Aaron Rodgers anymore because everyone stopped saying he's Tom Brady. They literally went, yeah, you know what, we overrated him. And I went, all right, now I don't hate him as much. Thank you for finally admitting everyone was wrong and I was right about it.
A big-time play from Kyle Wilbur.
He went from
defense.
Yeah, I think he got knocked out and didn't want to say he got knocked out from running into a TV truck.
And now a third down from the 1-yard line. Can they do it again?
Motherfucker had to go into concussion time. That's embarrassing what just happened to him.
Injury.
This is the situation he said he loves. He thinks that Sean Payton is the best red zone play caller in the NFL.
Another injury for the Raiders. Number 58, linebacker.
Taysom Hill there.
He's a captain. You see the C on his chest. That's because of his special teams.
His arm, I think he just broke his arm. Or dislocated his shoulder or something. He's trying to
replace him. White was just called up from the practice squad for the Raiders today.
Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, he's trying to twist it in. Oh, dude, you know what they're going to go do to that arm, right?
For all the unbelievable heart-stopping action, the great
a lot of injuries, Alex.
All the injury reports today.
Oh, they're going to go pop that cocksucker right back into place, dude. His arm was like this, Mike. His arm was dangling. They're going to go pop that right back in.
That's Josh in motion. Here's Kamara, and he will skip into the end zone.
Yeah,
Touchdown.
easy touchdown, Kamara.
Saints.
Fantasy owners who just got erect. No, I'm just kidding. Don't tell me. I shouldn't. I should have found a better word.
You're going to see Andrews Pete
That's
on the
no
outside.
homo. Pause.
You're going to see Andrews Pete pull. You're just going to see Alvin Kamara.
What's up, Braylon?
Just take it right up through there. This is one. I'm telling you, he is one of the hardest running guys in the league, pound for pound. Great vision, great lower body balance. He lives for this situation.
Yeah,
He's one
dude,
of the
they're
most
going to be
productive
fucking.
players that they have
They're
had
going to
since
go.
he joined the team 3
He's
years
gonna
ago.
be like,
In touchdowns down here. In the
Oh.
Will Lutz was perfect, 4 for 4 a week ago.
Wow.
On extra points, make him 5 for 5. That win over Tom Brady in Tampa Bay last
You
week.
play fantasy? Yeah, I'm trying to play
Flagged out.
fantasy again this year.
Check the market.
I'm not doing very well. I don't care.
Raiders won their game at
I feel like it's
Carolina,
just because it's like,
34-30.
I don't put enough
12-point
effort.
lead.
I go from
Roll
week
back
to
a
week
couple
on how I
behind
decide
to
things
win
in the
that game.
NFL. I'm going to be 2-0. Oh, I got a couple.
These officials are looking at the center. Did someone
Raiders
hit the
fan?
center?
No, I
If
have
so,
no
it'd be
dog in the
personal
fight in
foul.
this one. I don't care. I picked the Saints to win for my
Personal
pick'em.
foul.
I want the Saints to
Unnecessary
win, so I go
roughness.
13-3 in my
Defense
picks
number
this
90.
week, and then I can
New
brag
Orleans
about
has
being
chosen
fucking
to enforce
23-9
that
on my
foul
pick'em
from
this year.
the 1
Very
yard
good
line
start to a
and
year
goes
where
for
I have
2
no
points.
idea what's going on.
So this is
Electric
interesting,
start
because
to
the
the
same
year,
thing
by
happened
the
to
way.
the Saints last week, and they took the penalty yards on
Less
the
than
kickoff,
still
so that Sean
less than
Payton could do a
you
little
know,
pooch
under
kick down
double-digit
there,
losses
and they
is
got
very
the
good for
turnover,
pick'em.
But that was late in the game, and they had a lead. This obviously very early in the game. I think he's going to take this yardage because he likes
Wait, I
his
think I
play
added
inside
funny
the
there.
2
Hold
yard
on.
line.
No question. No question.
And
He's one of
6,
the most aggressive
13
play
and
callers
3.
in the league. He takes pride in it. He told us that they work on these situations, and the players sometimes go, "Why are we doing this?"
Yeah. Oh yeah,
He goes,
23-9.
"Trust me,
Yeah.
it's gonna pay
Okay.
off."
That adds up. 32. I don't know what I did there. I don't know why I blanked. And they went for 2. 2-point conversion.
So that penalty is
I have
really
Saints. Do I
costly for the
I have
Raiders. And
Saints.
another
Do I
flag.
need? You need to
2
put up
flags.
20 to win. Well, they're about to put up 20. They have 11. They'll easily. It's the first quarter. 3:51 in the first, and the Saints already got 11. They're going to
Flag
destroy
came
this
in
team.
from the side judge.
You didn't do pick'em this year? Oh, why not? You usually do really good, Dean. You're just busy. Fucking Sean Payton's doing the dirty Rob from last night after we scored the touchdown.
Yeah.
I'm not the only one who
He
does
tells
that,
me
by
it's
the
on
way.
defense, and they gotta figure
I'd
out
be a
when
good
they're
head
gonna take
coach
the
in this
penalty.
league.
Well, they
I got
two,
the
they
energy
can't get
for
any
it, too. I'd be
more.
screaming at
Each one of
motherfuckers
these
at
PATs is
practice.
like its own little universe.
Be a
So
good
if
coordinator.
the defense, they can
I'll
tack
kill
that
teams on
to the
offense. I
kickoff
crave
as
the
well as
dirty
take the 2
offense.
points.
I don't think people
Or
will
they're
be
trying to
ready
figure
for
out if
that.
This is an illegal formation, JP. There was a tackle.
I don't
in,
think
did
you'd
he
be ready
report?
for this kind
They
of
went
motherfucking
so
shit I'd be
fast,
running.
They came from the huddle to the line of scrimmage, which tells me there might be a communication
All
where a guy
verts,
didn't report.
all the time.
Illegal formation.
Having 3 offensive linemen and shit, some
68.
formations you've never seen
New Orleans
before.
has chosen to enforce that 5-yard penalty from the 15 and 20.
Saints
to the 20,
Saints went for
and
2
they'll
because
kick
it's Sean
for 1
Payton and he's a
point.
devil. I don't know what he's doing.
You don't see this every day or every night either.
Oh, now it's
So here's 68 is Derek Kelly. He's going over there to the left.
no
And he
real
lines
intel.
up
Yeah, that's
and
how I
didn't
was. It was like,
report.
fuck, man, this is so hard.
And
So
that's why there was an
I did
illegal
all right with
formation.
10 and 6 in the first week, just going, well, this is what I think's going to
It's a
happen.
solid call.
And then I used
They
week
need that
1 and it
eligible
did pretty
number
well.
at
So I have
the
to
end
use
of
the
line.
I used
And as we
this
mentioned,
first
each
2
one of
weeks
these
to kind of
PATs, it's its
get an
own
idea for
universe.
week.
So
This
they'll
week's
actually
pick 'em.
go to the 15 and
Yeah, I think
enforce
Ruggs
the
is
foul,
playing. I think so.
and now kick.
So
I've
they
seen him
kick
on the
extra
field.
point. Penalty on the Raiders. Moving
All right,
to
now
the
they're just
1,
going to go
kick
for a
the
kick.
two-point
Now it'll just
conversion.
be
Penalty against the Saints. Spot the ball back at the 20, and now we'll attempt the extra point.
And now it'll be 10
We
to
got
nothing.
Points on the board, points coming off the board, and another point back on the board.
fucking Saints fans. Hashtag ref screwed us by for 1 point.
Bottom
Now if
line,
the Raiders lose,
bottom line,
watch if the
guys,
Raiders win by a
10-0
point.
Saints.
You're
ESPN's
genuinely
Monday
going
Night
to see
Football
Saints
is brought
fans
to you
bring
by
up that
Burger
one
King,
call as the
the
reason
one
they
and
lost.
only BK Flame Grilled Whopper.
They'll be like, dude, you know that fucking play with when there was 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the first quarter, and they fucking made that bullshit and took away our extra point? That's why we lost the game right there. That's how Saints fans operate. It's like, you know, you played 3 extra quarters.
Against the Jets.
You pick along on Vince? Hell yeah, Dean. Hell yeah, man. I'll be releasing tomorrow's pick 'em at like 10 tomorrow. I've already done most of my picks. I've already made all of them. I just got to see what the. I'm literally waiting for this motherfucker to finish because there's two. I don't know what the pay. I don't know. Maybe the Raiders are a bunch of badasses. Like, what if the Raiders all of a sudden just like hang 45 straight on the Saints and they win 45 to 10? I wouldn't be able to confidently pick the Patriots to win that game. So I kind of got to watch this game play out. But it's 10-0 already.
And the Jets fell to the Browns by 10. 10-0.
Who that versus Raider Nation? Yeah.
And the Raiders will get a third crack with the football.
All Saints fans walk around with butt plugs and them 24/7.
From the goal line, looking for a little spark. Has some running room.
Hey, nice little run.
And able to get out to the 28-yard line. Here's Lisa
Greetings
Salters.
and salutations.
Hey, Steve,
yeah, no problem, man.
Raiders owner Mark
See what I mean? Motherfuckers, dude. They only do it when I do the Patriots games because they know I don't care about this game. It's like, we know Rob doesn't really care about the fucking Saints and Raiders. He likes to. He's trying to see if somebody's laughable at.
The Raiders played the then San Diego Chargers.
What's up, Jared? What's up, Packers
at home
Nation?
in December, it was raining. He had a cold. His mom
Saints
said he
fans.
couldn't
Oh yeah, they
go to
love
games,
Butter's
so
creamy
not being
goo.
here is
Creamy
tough
goo.
for him tonight. But he said he just didn't think
Pats
it was
over
fair for
Raiders. They're
him
gonna be
be
hungry.
here
Oh yeah,
at
we'll beat the Raiders
Here's
by the
Josh
looks of it.
Jacobs being pushed backwards. He'll get forward progress.
Something like, oh, you got 12 or something like that. Yeah, I only missed on a couple. The Vikings got me again. The Browns, because I never picked Thursday nights correctly. I got another weird one wrong. Oh, the Patriots and Seahawks. Just because I wasn't going to pick against the Patriots. Well, I genuinely thought we could have won that game. I will pick against the Patriots in certain games this year. It's just not that one specifically.
Tough decision, but you got to respect it.
Off the play fake, here's Carr to throw.
Oh, Carr, play action.
Excellent protection. Able to complete to Brian Edwards.
Hey.
And across midfield.
That's what you call a positive play.
Great protection in the pocket.
Yeah, I'm not picking the Vikings till at least Danielle Hunter's back.
Sit in there, and then
or until they play Detroit.
One
of the two.
As easy as it gets.
The Vikings are playing, I forgot who the Vikings are playing this week.
Take a shot.
You know me.
There it is.
Carr wants to load up. There it is. Down the sideline.
And he overthrows.
For the speedster, Henry Ruggs III. That will not be the last
Minnesota.
Deep shot.
Oh, the Titans. Yeah, Minnesota's about to get their asses whooped by the Titans.
You can see by formation they had Henry in the slot. They were just going to take that shot. You see him right here.
The Titans play the Vikings.
You're just see him
Good luck
down
to Minnesota.
Run with basically a post
I'm sure they'll be able to
He
handle
has
Derrick
it there,
Henry
just
quite
has to
well.
Put it on him. Put too much air under it.
Based on the way they
Those are the
handled
shots that they
rookie
brought to go
Jonathan
for.
Taylor,
They're gonna have to start
I'm
hitting
sure
him.
they'll handle Derrick Henry just fine.
Pylon shot there. That ball's got to be up in the end zone.
Fucking team is mincemeat.
Ruggs.
Hey, man, I appreciate the follow, Braylon. I figured that's what the noise was. I appreciate the follow, my friend. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Oh,
might be holding.
That's a coverage sack.
Falcons are garbage. They should have never lost. Yeah.
Able to bring him down.
You won't pick Vikings until they win a prime time. Hey, thank you guys for the likes, too. I appreciate that. That we try to get to 20 every stream. So that's good.
Derek Carr had Darren Waller down the field open.
You're going to be picking. Oh, okay.
Offense number 64.
Risky move. Risky move, man. You know they're still loaded on defense. They still have Quan Alexander and fucking
that's not on him.
Kinlaw.
Right
so
here. Watch
like,
as he goes downfield.
they're loaded, man. Don't take them lightly.
And you got to put them on right there. That ball's got to be up.
The one thing they have is like 400 guys that play the defensive line for some reason.
Pull the trigger if you're Derek Carr. It's been something he's had to
I've actually been put on
John
one
Gruden's
team's emergency reserve list. I am a member of the New York Jets receiving corps now. I was going to wait to break the news to everybody. But I could be called up to be a Jets receiver very soon.
Able to bring him down, and it's a fourth down.
They're really desperate.
So promising
I was like, hello? They're like, hi, you one time sent an email to the NFL, like jokingly, that you could play some wide receiver real good? Do you want to come play for the Jets? And I went, I'll think about that. I'll think about that. And I hung up on him.
Like this is when you
No,
can drop
because
seven
I don't know about all
and just
that.
rush with your front four. And as talented as the Saints,
the Saints defense is looking really good.
If you're going to put yourself in that kind of situation.
Yeah, I agree, Sports Expert. I don't know what he was looking for. It's like, dude, if nothing's there, throw the fucking ball, Derek.
Short kick runs up.
throw it out of bounds. Throw it away. Just throw it. You're in the pocket. Throw it away.
70 seconds to
He's got a
play.
great O-line. He's getting lots of
First
time.
ever NFL game in
No,
Las
I'm not
Vegas.
quarterback. I'm trying out as a receiver, my friend. We're not even trying out. I just get to be on the team. It's.
Belichick? Really? You're right. I should get a delicious footlong from
By the way,
Subway.
eat
That would be
Subway.
better.
The only thing I get
No, you
for
look
food
better,
that isn't, chicken now is I go to Subway.
Now get a free foot.
I have to mute it now though because it's gonna be songs and commercials. You can QB better than Derek Carr. It's not a bad idea. Saints getting clapped next week. Yeah, exactly, Amir. I don't know why he's just. Saints getting clapped next week. I don't know who to pick yet, man, because, I've watched the Packers play. No, it's just Subway is good food. It's good for you, Amir. What? Why do you think I would just blindly do something because Bill Belichick is endorsing it as good food to eat? Just because, he's a good coach, and I'm like, hey, if the coach says it's good food, then you should probably eat it. Doesn't really probably mean that that's what I started to do. I used to be a Jimmy John's guy. Oh, it's gonna be a good game. Yeah, I want to see how this plays. Right now, I would say your team is who I have winning, because I don't really trust Drew Brees necessarily. But I want to see the Saints in the rest of this one. And I don't really trust the Saints defense that well. Was 2016 the bad Aaron Rodgers year? No, it wasn't, Dean. Shut the hell up. Because of their easy schedule, they might be a high seed. When you play the Lions, it's easy. It's just like last year. They're probably going to get a high seed again because they have an easy cupcake schedule. It is what it is, man. When they schedule you all the bad teams, you get rewarded like the Packers do every year and have a high seed. But based on what we've seen so far,
the Raiders still looking for their first points here in their new home.
They're in contention for the 1 seed.
First possession, touchdown on the second. First down.
I don't think so. I don't think you guys are going to be able to beat the 49ers. They're still going to be able to do whatever they want on offense. They still have all their running backs, I'm pretty sure. Moser's healthy. Their offensive linemen are pretty healthy. And they're incredibly loaded on that defense. I know they suffered injuries, but I would say the losing Bosa is irreplaceable. But they do have Kinlaw, Quan Alexander. They're like a jacked football team. I would say it's going to be a lot closer than what it was going to be, but I still say I got the 49ers comfortably in that one. If more happens, then, if they get, hurt at practice, then it's like, oh, Moser's out? Really? Of course he is. Holy shit. Yeah, no, I still have the 49ers. I don't think that matters. No offense, but I don't care.
Off in pass rush, and this is what they needed to get better at. They went out in the offseason. They
What's up,
signed
Clayton?
Malik Collins from the Dallas Cowboys, who is a disruptive pass rusher inside. You add him to your 2 second-year players, Max Crosby.
I've watched your guys' games. You guys haven't looked good at all, and
this is
49ers still have a good defense. If you guys look like that, if you guys look like the way you played against the Bears, you will not.
Final half minute of the first
Jimmy G, you don't know.
3rd and 5. Raiders rushing 4. Brees has a man wide open and a little too high for Jared Cook. Flag
Yeah, I got
comes
the
in.
Saints too.
You're going to get a little offensive PI.
Yeah, they're without a lot of guys,
In that
but
mismatch with Cook on Joyner.
what do you guys got right now on offense?
Number 87, This penalty's declined.
I'm not even trying to be a dick, but like, I mean, both of you guys, it's not like both, like you guys are like the beacon of health, like either. Both teams are very hurt right now, and I would say they have adequate replacement for where they're banged up to where it's not necessarily the end of their season because of the injuries. It's horrible. They're probably not a playoff team anymore, the 49ers, and if they do, they'll sneak in as a wild card team. But I still think their defense is going to be super oppressive on people. Quan Alexander's a monster, as is Kinlaw.
Special teams player of the week in the NFC. Back to punt it away.
Yeah, I don't know if Jimmy plays this week. I think you guys play a lot. It's going to be a lot closer than what it ever should have been.
He always does.
I think you guys. I don't know what you're doing at running back. You know what I mean? Like, that's my big concern. Is like, what are you going to do with running the ball? And if they don't respect your run game, they're just going to leave you an open box and just let the D line crash it. And it's along the lines of they don't have to pay any dividends to a running game now. The 49ers do.
On ABC, always a good time.
So that's going to be a big problem. Is they're just going to sit on the pass and let their D line cause havoc up front, which that'll be an issue. Like that'll shut the Giants down. I think. We'll see. We'll see. I could be like, you guys could sign Devonta Freeman, and if you do that, then that's going to be that'll be a tough change of things. That'll end the first. Raiders have the ball. Saints had to punt it away.
For the Raiders. In this first quarter.
Interesting game.
No, it's the defense of the 49ers. It's still a good defensive team. We can be like, it's still a solid defensive unit. The linebacking core is immaculate. Kinlaw is very good. They have another defensive lineman that isn't terrible. Kinlaw, yeah. Mullins was on the 49ers. He's been in there for a while. So, yeah, Cardinals are very good. Cardinals are very good. They get a real the Cardinals play the Lions. See, it's hard to say with the Cardinals. Because like they've literally had, other than playing the 49ers, which if you watch the Cardinals and 49ers last year, the 49ers almost lost twice to that team. I think the NFC West teams, I think they all play each other like motherfuckers. I think those are always super close competitive games. So I don't really put a lot of stock. Like, yeah, it was very impressive to see the Cardinals win. And like, oh, yeah, they might be a little squad. And I thought that they'd be good, but the offensive line is my concern with them. And their defense is, who knows. But playing football team in Lions, it's like, Panthers. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, they have, dude, that is one of the most cupcake. Dude, the NFL went, here you go, Cardinals. Have a perfect start, why don't you? Yeah, that's 5-0. They're going to dominate the Lions. Panthers could upset them. I might go Panthers in that one in a weird upset. If the Lions score 20 points on the Cardinals, they will lose to the Panthers. 100%. Somehow the Panthers will upset them. I don't know why that is. I can feel it in my bones right now. That is an upset. I don't know why that's an upset, but that is an upset. Teddy Bridgewater will beat the Arizona Cardinals, and it will make no sense because the Cardinals could be 0-4, 0-3. Yeah, I know he's out. So we'll really see what Teddy can do. I believe in Teddy Bridgewater. What's up, Daniel? You looked it up? Yeah, I didn't take it. Dude, I didn't look into Arizona's bullshit-ass schedule outside of their division. I don't think they're that good. Their defense isn't that good. Oh, so they trade off? Really? That's pretty cool.
On the 50th anniversary of
I don't know about last year's 49ers. That's overrating them. They've played a divisional foe, which those are almost always 50-50 when the teams are competitive. Like if you they're almost always 50-50 with two good division teams. In the football team, that's what you're making your prediction on? How come we can take like teams like the Bills beating like the Dolphins and the fucking Jets? or like the Cardinals beating the football team and go, look, this is evidence that they're good now. Do you see the way they're winning? But when I use those teams for the Patriots the last couple of years, people would look at me and go, Rob, you can't use those fucking shitty teams your team plays as an evidence that they're a good team. You can't, so I'm going to tell you guys right now.
That play's good for 3.
Yeah, I can tell you this, at some point in time, even though they hit Jason Witten here and they got the first down,
you have an argument with the Cardinals. But again, division opponents, that's always a weird 50-50 game. The Lions occasionally can beat the Packers. Not this year because we don't got a secondary, but we beat them. You know, you can split. You can split occasionally with your division opponent. They almost beat the 49ers last year, if that's clear. And the Cardinals are better than last year. My concern with them is offensive line woes. I think Murray's already been sacked 6 times, but that's not that many, to be honest. 3 a game isn't that bad. Compared to last year, that's a lot better. But it's still, you know.
We all know he can run between the tackles outside, but he wanted to become.
I think all of them came from the 49ers too.
Offseason, he worked on his receiving skills. And
I had the Cardinals at 8-8 or 9-7, so maybe.
The first man through, Jacobs.
It depends on how the NFC West plays out.
Catches this year. All these backs want to catch passes.
Yeah, I mean, come on now.
He said the key is
your only evidence is a division game. I'm not letting people use shitty teams as evidence they're a good team. For my whole football watching career, nobody let me use any games against bad teams as evidence for my team being good.
3rd down and 1. 3 tight ends in
So no,
Las Vegas.
you can't use any of these shitty teams as evidence for a team being good now. Sorry. I won't let you do it. Like Josh Allen, sorry. Show me against the Rams, Josh.
Gonna throw for it.
If Josh does it against the Rams, I got nothing left. I'll be like, all right, whatever. He's a good quarterback. I was wrong. Suck my dick. Suck my dick about it. I don't care if I'm wrong about that.
So far,
if you go back 2 years,
this is a football team that is very
I said Allen was going to be a good quarterback, but then his fucking accuracy stayed shitty last year, and I went, I was wrong again. I was wrong on Mitch Trubisky this year, and I was wrong on Josh Allen. 2 guys I defended last year when nobody else was defending them, and then by the end of last year, I was making fun of Josh Allen because he can't throw very well. You can watch old videos and old streams of me defending Josh Allen. Aggressively defending Josh Allen. I went and rewatched it because I wanted to make sure that they existed. But me and Mike I watched the chat too. I was a defender, and then by about week 8, I was making fun of Josh Allen really hard. I think I'm just a contrarian cocksucker about stuff like that.
What's happening here is just
it is what it is. But at some point, you got to drop the act. And I do want Buffalo to take the division. If the Patriots don't win the division, as I've been saying,
for the Raiders, it was sniffed out by the
no, you're not. Fuck the Packers. You guys are cheaters. You got the refs on the payroll to the playoffs, and then they're suddenly off the payroll, and you guys can't win in the playoffs. Wow, sounds like Peyton Manning all over again.
2nd down and 12.
It's the receivers, yeah. Diggs has made an incredible adjustment for that. Diggs is the difference, I guess. I didn't expect Diggs to make that big of a difference for Josh Allen. I really didn't think Diggs was that impressive. So I guess Kirk Cousins really does suck a bag of cocks, doesn't he, man? Because they're terrible without Diggs now. Diggs really was that whole fucking offense in Minnesota.
5-yard penalty from the previous spot.
You'll never catch me simping for your team, Packers Nation. I have no problem with Buffalo. They're an adorable little franchise that I hope takes the AFC from us.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson,
but
he's against Henry Ruggs, and look, when you're against Henry Ruggs, you get a little nervous.
Just because I really don't like Jets and Dolphins fans. Bills and Patriots fans are slowly building a friendship through Barstool Sports. So, you know, we finally have an ally in this goddamn league. And I think it's the Bills Mafia groups.
This defense had 4 defensive pass interference.
Raiders are driving right now.
Clean that up.
Devontae Booker in for Vegas. Brees able to complete to Waller.
Be terrible because of 4 new corners. Oh, Minnesota.
And here comes Las Vegas.
Yeah, here comes Las Vegas because they're getting
Vegas just got the ball in.
They have 2 superstar players on offense, Josh Jacobs and Darren Waller. And Darren Waller, whether you play man or you play zone, and the zone there on that instance,
yeah, exactly,
he
Mike.
just finds a hole, Carr gets
exactly. I just want to see him do it against a good team. You know what I mean? I swear to God, though, if the old Josh Allen shows up and throws for like 48% against the Rams, you guys know I'm doubling down, right? I'll put my big chip on black and be like, I'm on this motherfucker now. Gloves will be taken off on Josh Allen, by the way. It'll be done. It'll be done with Josh Allen. You guys will have nothing left to I'll be like, look at dude. He can play against the bad teams. Bring in the mighty, mighty Rams. And this motherfucker turned back into fucking the slave to the wicked stepmothers or whatever in Cinderella. I swear to God if that happens. I really hope it does. Jalen Ramsey.
It's tough when you're calling those plays. Has the mask up all the time.
Don't fuck me over.
Same for Sean Payton of the Saints. 2nd and 9.
Please, Jalen Ramsey, don't fuck this up for me.
Underneath, it's
oh, that was close. That was close to about the 2 or 3.
It's 1st and goal for the Raiders, gain of 13.
They're going to play in San Fran. They're going to play the game.
Trying to match up Malcolm Jenkins on Waller.
Watch San Francisco just concede the game, and I'm like, well, that doesn't count for pick'em. That's a wash.
This is a mismatch.
If this bitch-ass 49ers team doesn't want to play football because of the turf, and they just leave, that doesn't count for pick'em.
Speaking from experience, someone who's going up against tight ends like that, you have to play underneath them because they'll just push
Unless they just concede the loss and go home.
A
bunch of fucking pussies from San Francisco would do.
The
you know they're going to contest that motherfucker at game time so the game gets canceled and shit. Hey, touchdown Raiders. The fullback scores the first touchdown for the Raiders in their new home.
Trivia question. It's Derek Carr to
Alec Ingold is now the first person to catch a touchdown in the Raiders' new stadium.
Pretty good, I would say.
For the Las Vegas Raiders.
But he's going to use Waller as eye candy once you get down here. He's
Let's
just
go.
trying to get the ball to Alec Ingold out in the flat. The whole defense goes with Waller, and he just slips
the whole defense just bit on Waller, and the guy was wide open. Niners can't play the Meadowlands. Yeah, no, they're like, can we go?
Here's Daniel Carlson.
You guys got another stadium? Can we go to the Bills stadium?
And the Raiders get their first score.
Yeah, Lions have a fullback because we're fucking retards.
Impressive drive for Las Vegas.
We got a nice game here. Yeah, we do. 10-7. 10-7 with 8:55 remaining in the second quarter. 10-7. Saints lead. You want the Saints to win? You do want the Saints to win. I want the Raiders to win, but I have the Saints in my pick'em. So I'm like conflicted. I'll be happy if the Saints win because that means I had a great pick'em week. But at the same point in time, it's like, you know. There are some crazy favorites next week, by the way. If you do look at the Lions, they're like, well, how the fuck are they the favorites? Like, the Eagles are like a touchdown favorite on the fucking Bengals. If I was a betting man and I had money, I'd be like, I'm taking the Bengals with the points here. Bengals will cover a touchdown. The Eagles won't win by a touchdown. They're a fucking terrible football team. Bengals aren't even that bad. The Bengals have an underrated defense. That's an upset waiting to happen. That's free betting money. You go take the Bengals into points. It's literally like 6.5 right now is what the line is. It's crazy. The Cardinals, we're going to lose. You don't mind going 12-4? Yeah, I don't mind 12-4 if it's at the cost of that, yeah. Yeah, I got the Bengals winning that one. That's gonna be Joe Burrow's first win. Is the Philadelphia Eagles. I think Geno Atkins, as long as he's playing, is gonna be a problem. Steelers, I got the Steelers beating the Houston Texans. Find out more when I upload the video at like 10:30 in the morning tomorrow. Gotta wake up, record it. Could record it tonight. I don't feel like it though. Yeah, and the Eagles they've looked terrible. I mean, the Rams dominated that football team. It was never close. Rodgers throws 4 TDs. Brees throws 5, wins the game, baby. We'll see. I have no idea yet. I'm getting my research in on the Saints right now. 3rd week in a row picking Cincy. They have to win eventually. With that method, unless they lose all their games, they have to win
That
sometime.
Raiders offense last year in Oakland, now in Las Vegas, 20th touchdown drive of 10
You want to see the Bengals win too? You will crush Eagles fans. Yep.
It's the most in the NFL.
I think this is the most important stat for the Raiders. This is how they have to win this game, because not only do you go down and score 7 points, but you take time off the clock and you keep Brees.
Dude's in here bragging about his team's supremacy like Packers Nation is like, dude, you beat 2 bad teams. Come on now. At least have some humility, dude. You haven't played anybody yet. Clearly the Vikings are hot bullshit. I don't even know what that football team is. And the Lions, you know, you guys torched that poor Okuda kid. I feel like Aaron Rodgers needs to be arrested for assault and battery on what he did to Jeffrey Okuda.
Both born in 1963. Both were Eagles offensive assistants.
You guys should be put in jail, Aaron Rodgers, for what he just did to that young man, Jeffrey Okuda. That was assault.
210th regular season game exactly.
That poor fucking kid. Why'd you do that to her? Why would you even do that for? You know you just created a supervillain.
Better than your graphic of Arnold Schwarzenegger from last week.
You mean John Elway?
Yeah.
Our sales staff right now salivating.
You should be arrested. You should be arrested right now. Aaron Rodgers should be in jail.
Kamara out of the backfield, past the 30, and knocked out at the 40-yard line.
Saints will be able to, the one thing I will say, the Saints will be able to score on your guys' defense. It's probably going to be a shootout in this game on between you two.
Man down.
Injury timeout.
That's Nick Easton.
You're fine, you're fine.
The right guard. We've been sort of going
I'm wondering how this game's going to... This is going to be a good game next, what is it, Sunday? You guys Sunday night? No, at 4 o'clock. Injury for the Saints. What time is that game tomorrow? Let me... Sunday Night Football? To me? I have you guys winning right now. Who do the Pats play? The Raiders. So I'm watching this game with a double vested interest in it. Seems like they have problems with the run, the Raiders do. So that's quite interesting to note. Commercial break right now. Commercial break right now. Thursday Night Football sucks. I don't know who to pick, dude. It's always some goddamn bullshit like Dolphins and Jaguars. I have the Jaguars winning, but sure as shit, the Dolphins will win. By the way, that's how you make your picks for Thursday night. Just whatever I pick, do the opposite. The Jaguars are like 4-0 or some shit on Thursday Night Football, though. There's like advanced analytics for that game where I'm picking the Jags and I'm doing it confidently. Analytics are on my side. Everything is on my side with the Jaguars. You can finally admit that Brees is looking old as fuck. Hey, man. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm just happy he's out there and still able to play at a decent level. The throws are definitely not what they used to be from old Drew. We play each other this week, Packers Nation? Yeah, you probably beat me. I'm not that good at fantasy. My teams all suck and everybody's hurt. Like, literally, most of my good players are all fucking hurt. It's the same thing I did the last time I played fantasy. The same thing happened. The 2 teams I had, everybody got hurt. It was the year Dak got hurt. Dez got hurt in the same year. I believe that was the year Dak took over the fucking team. My whole team got hurt, dude. Something happened with Peterson. You're the 2 seed now? Oh, okay, hell yeah. I'm very unlucky with fantasy, man.
Brought to you by Goodyear.
I swear, I don't think anybody gets unluckier than me in fantasy football.
Monday Night Football. I'd be surprised. The home team is just
I always draft these golden teams that everyone gets fucking hurt the first week of the season. I'm like, what is this? And I got a Frankenstein my way back from the bottom. Minshew, yeah, Minshew's real good. I said Romo.
Murray coming across and out to midfield.
And I said that's the year when Dak replaced him. Clearly not referencing Dak in any way other than he replaced Tony. But you're probably
the rookie out of this game.
you probably didn't watch the Tony
20's on the
Romo days or
sideline. They
something,
brought Nevin
and just
Lawson
don't
in.
remember Tony
Paul
was
Gunther
replaced
a little
by
upset a week ago.
Dak.
Yes,
That's
he's
who
a young
Dak replaced
corner,
was
young
Tony
player, but
Romo.
he gave up a double
Just letting you
move
know
at
your
the
own
end of
team's
that
history, I
game.
guess.
And he's learning. And the tough thing about being a rookie in this league at that position in particular
I don't know.
I
don't know what you heard.
Tough at times.
Nick Easton is back in the game. That's good news.
Patricia, yeah, I think college would be all right for him. I just think he's a coordinator. I just don't think he has head coach. I don't think he's a head coach. And that's unfortunate. I don't think he gets total team control. Like, he's still too involved in just running the defense, or has too much stock in one side of the ball and not enough on the other. And there's just something isn't right with Patricia as a head coach.
On the perimeter against Drew Brees.
I don't think players like him. Like, the only ones who do are former Patriots players.
Run free on the second level between the safeties and the linebackers.
Yeah, I said that's.
And he's going to come out of this.
I said Tony Romo. I had Tony Romo, Des Bryant.
Because he has open targets to throw to.
But okay.
He was walking a little gingerly there. Back to the huddle. We'll watch for that.
Romo, Bryant. Okay.
Operating out of the shotgun from the 25.
And I clearly said, the guy Dak replaced.
Zips one in there, and it is complete.
If I said Dak, that's because I said that's the guy Dak, replaced.
The rookie out of Dayton makes his first catch.
You only hear one thing or something. Take the cum out of your ears, dude.
Just going on a seam route. That's Taysom Hill on the outside. And Trotman is going to run a little corner route, but look at the speed of Taysom Hill. If you don't run that route fast enough, you don't open up that hole for Trotman underneath.
Dak, yeah. He replaced the fucking guy I drafted in fantasy football, Tony Romo.
It's amazing.
Troutman is the first Dayton player picked in the NFL draft since 1977. Here's Brees off his back foot, and I think he was just throwing that away to get out of trouble. Jonathan Abram had the pressure on Drew Brees.
Yeah, that's a veteran play by a quarterback, Lewis. You're in trouble. You're going down. Nothing good's going to happen. You always know that you can throw the ball at the back of the end zone, even if you're inside the pocket and not get a grounding call.
Yeah, just make sure you don't throw it up for grabs. With Jonathan Abram, number 24, you see on your screen, Paul Gunther's going to have to get creative with him in terms of his alignment and what his responsibilities are. Send him a little bit, have him play underneath coverage, have him play deep. 8
TDs on Dallas. That'd be hilarious. I don't think so. Maybe.
He's going to have to show up a little bit more tonight.
Gashed up? I don't know. He didn't throw that many against Atlanta. And Atlanta's pretty goddamn awful.
Just outside of the 5-yard line, going to bring up a 3rd and goal. Talking about Gunther and getting creative, he actually watched tape, guys, from 2014. When he was the defensive coordinator in Cincinnati, he watched tape.
I don't know, man. I don't know about 8 touchdowns. That'd be some wild ass fucking shit.
It's just remarkable to me.
That means it's a shootout because you don't have time to score like that without it being a shootout.
That was his defense. Of course, he wants to go back and watch a good performance.
The players are all going to be different, right? I mean, the game has changed a little bit in the last 6 years.
It's a shootout. If you're scoring 56, the other team has somewhere in the 30s or 40s themselves.
At the goal line, touchdown.
Wow. What a catch by 87. Jared Cook, I believe.
Cook, touchdown for the Saints.
Seattle after last night.
Mullen bumping him at the goal line, and a good job by Cook hanging on.
It's an accurate throw when you have this.
I'm watching games. I think game tomorrow, next Sunday night, between the Packers and the Saints will be very decisive. And then I want to see the Seahawks play another NFC team. I believe they do play the Packers this year.
Go ahead and run by me.
Packers Nation, do you guys play the Saints this year? No, you might not play the fucking Seahawks this year. Son of a bitch. I don't think you guys do.
Like that ball just crossed the front plane of that goal line.
I'm trying to think about who the Lions play. We got the South and South.
And all sorts of fun with the last Saints extra point. This one is your garden variety.
Yeah, Dallas is going to struggle this year.
Saints by 10.
Yeah, no, the Patriots are going to dominate the Raiders next week. Based on what I'm looking at and seeing, yeah, the Patriots should do very well. Sad words. It's not a good thing if you have to come back and win by like 2 points and you still scored 40. Your defense needs a lot of work. Yeah, defense is looking. Your defense is suspect, dude. I don't know how Julio dropped it. You guys got so lucky. Julio just dropped the football for no reason. Your offense looked good, though. Your offense looks good. That was the thing everybody knew was going to be the truth with the Cowboys, was the offense is going to be explosive. And we've seen a little bit of glimpse of that from you guys. CeeDee Lamb made a very impressive play there at the end of that game. I don't think your defense is that bad. Your defense shored up at the end. Yeah, they don't need to pass it to Gronk. Just save him for the end zone. Yeah, and until Brady and the Bucs get a little bit more comfortable with each other, then you're gonna probably not see Gronk do a lot in fantasy because he's gonna be a red zone guy. Yeah, I know, scary Trump commercial. Ooh. Had it been any other team, Dallas loses that game 39 to maybe 20. Yeah, no, only Atlanta. You guys do realize Matt Ryan threw for what, like 300 yards almost? 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. The Falcons didn't turn the ball over yesterday. Do you know when a team plays the way the Falcons did offensively? Do you know what the final score of that game, the results of those games are? 440-0. The Falcons are the only team in history ever in 440 games, apparently 441. To lose a game when you throw for 4 touchdowns and don't turn the ball over. Imagine being the fucking Falcons right now.
17-7 Saints.
Kansas City plays Ravens and Patriots. Yeah, I know, man. You said that already.
Start at the 25. Down to Lisa.
Hey, guys, more problems for the Raiders' offensive line. Right tackle Trent Brown out tonight because of injury, as well as his backup, Sam
Richie
Young.
Incognito looks like he's stretching out.
Richie Incognito is being called questionable because of an Achilles injury.
He's really still playing. Good for Richie Incognito. How the fuck is he still playing?
Thank you, Lisa. Richie
I remember back when I was a 7-year-old kid and he had that racist incident back all the way in the 90s when he was calling his teammates the N-words and shit.
Gruden loves him at that left guard position.
Yeah, they should fire Dan Quinn. I'd have fired him after the game. There goes Josh Jacobs. Good run.
We wind towards 5 minutes left in this first half.
They're excited about John
I believe
Simpson.
that if any other team was in that Super Bowl 28-3, they would have
played in the national championship.
Luckily, they drew the Falcons and got number 5.
They're excited about him. He's a big
Falcons are an embarrassment to the NFL,
dude. Where he has
if I'm Arthur Blank, I just sell the team for $60. I'll buy it for $60 if they want to give it to me. But I have to get the first full year of money so I can, run the team after a year. I have to get a lot of things on credit. But I'll take the Falcons from them. I have them winning.
Alex Anzalone, the middle linebacker, makes the stop. More on the Raiders' offensive line, guys. Las Vegas has spent an NFL high $52.6 million on the
Raiders aren't doing much on offense, 35.
That's the most in the NFL.
Yeah, I'm not Falcons. You want to do an ownership group? I'll get $25. You can get $25 that one guy. And anybody else want to become a minority owner for $10? We have a good ownership group for the Falcons. We'll offer $60.
He missed most of camp, too. Both calves are bothering him. Here's Carr to throw.
I will play quarterback
and
for
some
us.
Speed from Nelson Aguilar.
We'll probably get rid of that bum-ass quarterback, Matt Ryan, and put me in at quarterback. We'll trade for some other receivers or some linemen so I don't get hurt. And I'll just bomb it out to Julio and Calvin Ridley all day. I got the W's. I'll be an owner player. It's fine. I got this.
Getting the ball vertical. That's the kind of thing they need from him. They need that from him.
I'll win a Super Bowl in a year. I've done it on Madden several times with the Falcons. I win every year the first time I get onto a team in Madden, win the Super Bowl year 1. I'll just tell the refs if we lose, hey, we're restarting this bitch. And they'll have no choice but to restart it. First down for the Raiders.
And he's taken down to the 35, and the Raiders are in business again.
Starting to get some rhythm on offense. You know, moving the ball around, pushing it around, running the football, and Renfro.
Mike asked Docker, why I got to be a minority owner? That's the part in the movie where everybody just is like,
of defending that route.
First grab for Hunter Renfro. Speaking of Clemson, a cult hero down in those
do you think Joe Judge is long term? Potentially. You guys are hit with the injury bug early. It's hard for new teams like you guys to be overly judgmental on a team like the Giants because the whole team is new.
Two deep safeties.
The whole team is new.
Saints rush 4. Tried to get it to Waller, who slipped on the cut. And walking with him every step of the way. Who else but Demario Davis?
Yeah, it's very early. It's very early right now.
In the NFL, you see him sitting right
especially
here.
with the COVID shit. You didn't even really have a real training camp. Everybody's getting hurt.
You see, this remains patient, doesn't go for all that stuttering at the break point.
You know, Patricia's praying Matt Stafford breaks his back again so he doesn't get fired. He's like, please, God, Matt Stafford get hurt so they can't fucking fire me again. But then Chase Daniels comes in and wins like 12 games. I'd be like, maybe Stafford was the problem. What the fuck?
Try to set up the screen there. Carr was under
Coaching's
pressure
been all right.
Immediately.
That's good at least.
Are you talking about Demario Davis just following up on him? I think that
the Jaguars owner is Arab, I believe, or
and he saw Waller in the slot.
Yeah, Arab.
Exactly what
I think Middle Eastern.
He kept his leverage inside. This has become one of the best linebackers, period, in all the National Football League.
I think he's the only non-white guy, though.
Rush and play the run.
Third down and 10.
If you don't count Jews, there's like there's a few more non-white owners.
Juggled a bit and caught.
Hey, wow.
It's Brian Edwards had the earlier big game for 22.
Raiders are driving in too. Wow, Raiders might be able to tie this up. Yeah, Packers will probably win this game
on the backside, one-on-one with the middle of the field safety. You're going to see him right here.
Derek Carr is slicing up this defense pretty handily right now.
He's just going to take off, and he's going to go down the field, stop, use his big body, extend and catch the football, and then he's
he's an Arabic, Middle Eastern looking fellow, Shad Khan or whatever.
And that's the kind of play they need from him when he's
or like his dad owns the team. I don't know how that family works. But I think they're Chaldean is the actual term for them. I think they're like Nuzdar's people, like the Chaldeans or the Kurds. I think he's one of those types. Because the last name is that's what the last name indicates. Nuzdar is are the owners Kurdish of the is Khan a Kurdish last name? Khan, is that common in with Kurdish people, or is it Chaldeans that are fucking Kurd? I don't know, man. One of them.
Neutral zone infraction, defense number 91. It's a 5-yard penalty, still first down. Please reset the game clock to 2:02.
Let's start chilling watching the game.
It's Trey Hendrickson.
He had a heck of a ball game last
No, your
week.
defense hasn't been all that bad at all. No, I agree.
No
I agree,
Marcus
Alex. Your offense has been
Davenport
suspect, which is ironic because I thought it would be opposite for you guys. Oh, okay, it's the 2-minute warning. Or no, hold on. What the fuck is going on? Somebody took a timeout?
I think Carr's coming over thinking it's
New Orleans took a timeout, I guess.
And they're going to put 2 seconds
on
back.
high signal. Las Vegas was not going to snap the ball. It's the 2-minute warning.
Okay, 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning, 17-14. It is the 2-minute warning. The ball is at the New Orleans 11. 1st and 5 when it comes back. 1st and 5 for the Raiders, and it's ball at the New Orleans 11. So the Raiders are knocking on the door, trying to push this motherfucker in. I'll unmute it when it comes back from commercial break. Yeah, no problem, dude. No one has like exclusive rights to streaming anything. You want to live react to something, pop it on and live react to it. Who cares? You know what I mean? You don't own any. No one owns none. You know what I mean? So everybody should do games they want to do. I've always had that mentality. Just back off the Patriots games or I'll fuck you up. No, I'm just playing. There's enough bandwidth for everybody on YouTube. Is it good? Oversaturation's oversaturation, but at the same point in time, then it's, just forces you to do a little better. I think competition's a good thing, and I think more people should try to be entertaining. I have a different philosophy on that kind of stuff, though. What's up, Eric? How's it going? I think more people do stuff like this, it's better for people because it could force a societal shift in the way things. I don't. It's a different stream for my philosophies on all that. Yeah, you know, but that's what it shouldn't be about, though. See, I feel like people can tell when you're just doing something for subs and views, and I feel like that's when it comes off as rather unauthentic. You glad? No, I would like to. I would like to see the Raiders win. Number one, to scare Chiefs fans. Number two, because I have the Raiders as my dark horse team, but you know I have the Saints in my pick'em, so yeah, I'm sort of glad. Yeah, he's not exactly Barry Sanders, that one guy. I guess he didn't turn out to be like Barry.
Second. Gee, we love you.
But again, you know.
Scheduled for February. We'll see for the Pro Bowl here as well, scheduled for January the 31st. Significant point in the game here. The Raiders have a chance to go in, and Las Vegas will get the ball to start the second half as well.
Yeah, red zone has been a point of emphasis for John Gruden all
Oh, you meant I'm glad. Okay, I was like,
in the NFL a year ago at 19 a game. It's not.
I was gonna say, yeah, you should be glad that they're losing. All right, Raiders have the ball at the 11.
From the 11. Saints bring the pressure.
Oh, blown up in the backfield.
To Mario Davis. First man there to bring Josh Jacobs.
Mario Davis took his ass back to the 30-yard line, put him on a leash, and walked him back to the 30. And then picked up the goodie bag and, you know, grabbed the goodie bag from the dispenser and made sure his doggy didn't shit all over the place.
Both in the pass game, we saw him against Waller, and now against Josh Jacobs. That's as good as you can do it.
With the added competition, you will get a lot of people doing the same thing, but that will produce a lot of truly unique ideas. Exactly. Unique things will stand out. Personalities will stand out. You know, and it forces you to think and be creative. Creativity is why you should be doing these things. This is a good creative outlet for people, I think, and I think more people should focus on creativity.
Negative play on first down if you're.
Saquon don't like to be touched, and I think that's more the true human nature is to be creative and entertaining to one another. I think that's what our actual how we will find true happiness as a group of people. Is through something like that, rather than the current status quo, which things will change when robots come around.
Running for his life. I'll throw that away.
I like where we're heading as a society, though, in terms of big ideas with robots. No more labor because of robots. Then we could just chill and make each other laugh and have a good time. Big chilling and shit. I'm looking forward to the robot future. They can do all the work. We get all the results of it just chilling. Sorry, but I don't see the issues. What if someone owns all the money and doesn't? Let's kill them. There's way more of us than of rich people.
3rd and 9. They can get a first down.
Kill all of them. You know what I mean? We'll tell the robots to kill all the rich people for us.
And it is caught.
That's a touchdown.
Waiting for the signal.
That's a touchdown, baby. That's a touchdown.
And it is a touchdown. At least the celebration is on.
I think we'll have universal basic income and nothing will cost money because labor's free. How can you charge money for products if the labor's free?
On the receiving end of touchdowns for the Raiders.
That's a touchdown all day long.
We talked about them taking a shot downfield.
Robots mean nothing costs money. There's no cost of labor with robots. Why do we have to pay anything if we're not paying salaries for people?
That right elbow.
I have a very different stance on that. Money becomes useless with robots as the society works.
John Parry's giving us the thumbs up from long distance.
That's a touchdown, folks.
Touchdown Raiders.
What a catch by 12
by Zay Jones.
Who caught that? Zay Jones with the reception. What a catch by Zay Jones. Wow. Yeah, no, I got the Packers winning though. All right, I'm confident. I think we'll also, if money still matters, we'll be giving universal basic income with robots. That'll be the cost of a labor force. being replaced with robots is you'll have to sign up and pay into universal basic income. Blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Different conversation.
If either team scores a touchdown of 20
it's one of those things where it's gonna happen anyway. The end game of capitalism is robots. We're no longer working. We've been looking for this as a species since the dawn of time. A way to not have to do the work. Enjoy all the fruits of the labor. Minimal human suffering. Now there will be zero human suffering. We can enjoy all the fruits of all the work being done. Life is better, man. I'm telling you. Even if you're a religious person.
Why wouldn't you, if you're Derek Carr and John Gruden, attack from
when Jesus died or whatever, he said, "You're good on the sins."
Take some pressure off of your goal-to-go offense.
You see on third down tonight.
You're all good on all your sins, all of them. So the way I interpret what Jesus said, we're good. Like the whole world, we're good for the original sin. God said He's sorry. We're good. We're 100% good now. And if you look at the time since Jesus, the world's only gotten better since that point in history. Yeah, of course things got bad, right? Things got bad, but before that, things were terrible. Things were fucking way worse before Jesus. And then Jesus happened, things got better. And now we're marching towards the end of labor. We're marching towards the end of real equalized human rights. It's an interesting time to be alive. It's even if you're very religious, this is the end of our sin and our punishment with God's. If you're a religious person, that's how I even view it. They said we're forgiven, therefore, why would suffering be? There's still going to be some of it. People are shitty, but overall, things getting better. The media makes you think things are getting worse, but it's not. It's the best time to be alive. I wish I was born right now. I say that every day that I wish I was born today. I wish I was born today. I wish I was born in 4 hours from now. Because every year it's just God damn it, I missed it I missed out on some cool shit probably.
Able to move it out ahead.
That's all right.
It's Kamara. Those last two
130 remaining. 135, 134, 133, 32.
Off the clock, and
just to let you know where the clock's
at. The key part of that is you're keeping the ball out of the hands of Drew Brees.
Hope that stat pattern throws a pick. None of the Saints fan denying. That was a touchdown, no star. No, come on, man. That was a touchdown. He caught the ball.
Going to bring up a third down and 5.
He caught the ball underneath his arm and stuff.
Answers from the Raiders to go down and punch that ball in the football in the end zone and make it a 3-point.
Man, look at this arm on Drew Brees.
But now this defense, you don't want to lose that momentum before halftime. Drew Brees, the best there is in the 2-minute drill. And
climate change is a problem, but we'll figure it out. We're a very good species. We'll figure it out. We'll just have to move north. It'll suck, yeah, but I mean. Damn, they got fined $100,000.
Quick inside slant is caught.
Sad words also. While man-made climate change is a problem.
See Traquan Smith kind of taking over that
I'm also of the belief we are heading to the natural condition of the world. We are at the end of an ice age. An ice age did end recently, like 12,000 years ago. We're in the ending of an ice age, so we're going to lose land to the right. Intercepted! Yeah!
Nicholas Morrow for Las Vegas.
Sorry. I'm not biased, by the way. I have no dog in this fight. I have no dog in this fight. I think the Saints, I'm not trying to show bias here. What a throw by Drew Brees, though, man. Look at that arm. Clearly not showing any sign of decay, any sign of fall off.
You just see them play in the hook curl region is what they call it. Drew doesn't get the ball up over top of him enough. He was trying to get the ball up to Deontay Harris.
The nature of
just didn't see
the earth is deep thawing, dude.
He just made an errant throw.
The earth is naturally going to fill up with more water. Most of the earth is water. And as the icebergs, they're going to melt. But the problem is it's happening too fast, and that's the issue. This is a natural process of the earth to get hot and then refreeze back up once it gets a little too warm. And it's got stops in it. There's stops for all of it. The concern here is that things happening too fast and this Atlantic current cycle getting fucked up from it. Too much water into the ocean at one time will cause a disruption in this thing called, it's like the North Atlantic Current. You should look that up. That's the real concern, is that motherfucking thing stopping. That will throw everything into fucking chaos. That'll kickstart an ice age, which is like weird to think about. Because what it'll do is it'll freeze, it'll start to it'll cool off this Gulf Stream from the Gulf of Mexico. Or well, it'll stop this Gulf Stream that shoots air from the Gulf of Mexico over to Europe, artificially heating up Europe, blah, 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 blah. There's a whole bunch of things that happen. Yeah, but technically, yeah, global warming's a problem because we sped it way up. But I mean, it was going to happen anyway. We're not going to have Florida for forever. Like, it's just not a thing. We're on borrowed time in a lot of places. You got to move the fuck off the coast by a few hundred yards. By a few, probably 100 miles. Or a few thousand miles. Because, you know, there's a lot of Earth where it doesn't make sense all over the place. You know what I mean? Like, seems like there's a lot more Earth than water right now. Okay, it'll fill back up. So we'll probably lose some land. Yeah, is it going to happen too quickly? Oh, fuck yeah, it's going to happen too quickly. And did we speed up that? It's a natural process that we sped up. That's the issue. We've accelerated the process. Is that bad?
And score, obviously.
I don't know. Weather has been really aggressive.
Now you do help out your defense, but I'll tell you this: what I'm impressed with is the fact
yeah, we'll lose a lot of tropical coastal areas, which really does suck a dick. That's really the bummer. Is like, but like, there's also like some benefits. Africa benefits. Really, it does. It like helps out certain parts of the world that are fucked with water right now. Ironically, Australia does very well.
Very close and has the first down.
Yes, I think the severity of weather is one of the problems with climate change. The way that everything is sped up, we're getting extreme weather because of climate change. Yeah, that's a condition of climate. The climate's fucked right. Yeah, 100%. Things are worse because of the climate. Yeah. Storms, hurricanes, things of that nature are all going to be worse. Snowstorms, cold weather snaps, warm weather snaps. All of that shit is 100%. We're fucking with the planet on a weird level.
First and 10. Throwing, and it is caught. It's Waller.
But again,
it'll scamper out of bounds.
I think that's also a process of the Earth heating up. I think once the Earth is hotter, shit gets more intense. That seems to be common in the universe. Where things are very hot, there are lots of storms. Storms and weather seem to get more aggressive as things heat up. That seems to be a universal common. Look where all the hot planets are. There are storms all over Venus. It's constantly lightning storming in those clouds. So I wonder if it's a condition of a heating planet. It's, you know, I think the weather. I don't know. I'm theorizing on that.
20 seconds left in the half from the 17.
I'm using all the parts of my Jewish brain right now to figure it out. Car takes off. That's going to be a timeout for the Raiders. The Raiders have 14 seconds right now. This is very interesting. They have one timeout remaining, so they'll be able to take a shot. Taysom Hill is a gimmick. They should have never let.
Timeout. Las Vegas.
They should have never let Teddy Bridgewater leave that team.
He's going down.
Took a little bit of a forearm.
No, I pointed at his head. I think they said they hit his head.
Pretty late slide. JP, what do you see there?
Yeah, they hit his head.
Feet first, that head and neck area.
I think. Yeah, no, I am sad words. It's very common for someone to accidentally start a wildfire.
Yep, leading with that elbow into the helmet.
The severity is a condition of the climate change that they got so bad and they're getting so bad. Usually we do accidentally start the wildfires. Someone flicks a cigarette and they don't think about it. They're accidents. They could be accidents. Like a car hits a spark, or like you're riding in your car and your bumper sparks and that started wildfires. Dude, wildfires start from some the name wildfire is hilarious because they start by wild means. It's just random shit happens. A lightning bolt. No, that's not by people. You know, normally it's not on purpose that those start.
With 9 seconds left in the half.
30-second timeout.
On Saturday,
they're not man-made, I don't think, like the way people are thinking. Like people are going out into Oregon or some shit and going, "This is my flamethrower. This'll show them. This'll make them pay attention to the environment."
And Jan Blachowicz
just fucking torching down the forest and going like evil diabolical villains trying to get their point, like they're fucking Pokemon villains in Ruby and Sapphire. That's what it feels like. People think like they're like, man, them liberals are out there starting them fires like they're fucking trying to enforce their climate change. You ever play fucking Pokemon Ruby version where they have them goofy ass bad guys trying to, you know, like climate change bad guys where they're like, we need more Earth, and the other one's like, we need more water, and it's like same goofballs, dude. Like, why would they do such diabolical things to achieve their means of like having people pay attention to their cause by like burning down the forest? Makes no sense to me. How is that helping the climate if you burn down a whole motherfucking forest?
Here at the bottom of the screen, but he just didn't get off the line of scrimmage. Didn't time up.
Probably not going to do
Looks like
that.
he should have just taken him up the field.
That sounds like some Pokemon level bad guy shit. What's up, Aiden? The game's going good. The Raiders are about to try to tie the game up here at halftime.
Against the two high safety look.
Raiders had some balls doing what they just did on that. The Raiders just showed a set of testicles to take a shot there on third. That's John Gruden right there for you. John Gruden has iron testicles, I'm pretty sure. 17-17 tie. What a half by Vegas. Like I said, this is my little little dark horse team, the Raiders. Let's go, Peterman. Is that the GOAT right there, number 3? Hold on. Did I just see? I can't. Hold on. My eyes still barely. You know how they say when you look at God, you go blind? I'm glad I looked away just barely from Nathan Peterman. That was close. Why did they show his face so close to the fucking camera right there? I'm going to have to write ESPN a letter about that. Like, I almost looked Peterman right in the eyes and went blind. I looked at his face. I seen this part of down on his face, beneath the eyes. And I went, oh, my eyes started to oh, my eyes were like this. I was like, oh, not Peterman. I fucking almost went blind right there. That was very bad. So the plant life is drier and it's more susceptible. Yeah, that's what it is, Mike. Yeah. You should have picked the Raiders. Yeah, I know. I'm going to be mad. How is Nathan Peterman the GOAT? He's the god of football. Oh, hold on. The halftime show's on. And guess who's on? Adam Schefter. And I'm turning it up. Hold on.
It fined each of those head coaches $100,000 and fined each of those teams $250,000. It's over $1 million in fines for not wearing masks. And the league might not be done after watching tonight's game.
You know, I asked Sean about it yesterday, and he said, as a play caller, you're allowed to pull it down while you're calling
Denver,
the play,
San Francisco, Seattle. Teams fined $250K, coaches $100K.
I mean, coming off
Holy
of
shit,
Sunday,
Rodgers sucks.
injury reports
I want to die. Yeah, you guys are going to beat the. You guys are going to beat the Saints, Packers
Nation.
Nation.
49ers lost 2 defensive linemen to torn ACLs.
Yep, they did, Cody. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go grab a ciggy real quick.
Nathan
Peterman, look by looking in the eye. You must look at his feet. I know, Aiden. I almost fucked up and went blind because of that. I almost looked directly in Peterman's eyes and lost my life because of it.
Due to knee injuries, devastating injuries. The Carolina Panthers
enjoy
lost
Adam
running back Christian McCaffrey for 4 to 6 weeks with a high ankle sprain. He says he wants to try to come back sooner if that's possible, but that's not an easy injury for running backs to come back from. He says he's going to be attacking his rehab. And Saquon Barkley, the Giants' great running back, went down on this play right here. He knew the injury was serious. He was carried up the field, and it is a torn ACL that will require surgery.
And Shefty, out of all those injuries you mentioned, the one team that has championship aspirations, the San Francisco 49ers, losing Nick Bosa. They are a defensive line dominated team. Solomon Thomas, a backup, but losing maybe the best defensive end as far as run-pass combination in football. Nick Bosa will hurt. The 49ers may have won the game, but they lost a huge part of their team, one of the best players in the National Football League.
And you just have to believe that this reflects lack of off-season, no preseason, and the foundation that builds.
Susie, 7 torn ACLs this weekend. That is the highest number that I can remember.
Oh, my God. 7 torn ACLs this weekend.
So unfortunate. I just feel so sorry for all of those guys. Still 30 minutes of football to play. And this week, too.
A whole bunch of coaches weren't wearing masks.
If there's trivia, here it is. Who scored the very first touchdown? The opening of Allegiant Stadium. Hey, the Killers have a special performance the week.
Yeah, no, you got this though, Mike or Packers Nation. Congratulations.
Insurance halftime. Insurance.
Y'all are. I got you guys winning next week. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, if it comes down to a shootout between you guys, I don't trust Drew Brees. I don't trust his arm. Like, Brady didn't look that bad when he was 41. That's going to be funny. How much you want to bet nobody's going to talk about how old Drew Brees has looked this game on any of the sports shows tomorrow? Anybody want to take that wager with me? Other than little tiny jokes. They won't devote any time like they did to Tom Brady potentially falling off. Every year since 2016, 15 even. Actually, since he's been Tom, it's almost been 10 years since they've been saying Tom's been falling off.
Halftime of the Las Vegas Raiders home debut.
I've genuinely been hearing Tom's falling off the cliff since Tom's turned about 36, 37.
By Vegas's own The Killers.
Oh shit, I gotta turn this off. Hold on.
Vegas Strip.
Hello, we're The Killers, and it's our pleasure to welcome the Raiders.
I wonder what they're playing. Hold on.
Las Vegas, Nevada.
If it's a good song, I'll leave it on and risk it.
Right, Ted?
Oh, god damn it. The song, I really want to listen to this song, too. I really like this song. Did Charles Barkley really interrupt the NBA show to make fun of the Falcons? I'm going to turn it down so I don't think... I genuinely enjoy this song. You can all go fuck yourselves. I thought the lead singer of the Killers is wearing a kippah for a second. I was like, is he a Jew? I was like, damn, we got a member of the Killers is in the tribe. I didn't know that. The one word that describes Dallas and always. NFL finally picking good fucking bands to play halftimes. Alright. Edwards, I promise, everybody who's not under the age of 18 is really enjoying this right now. Especially white people with my skin color. We all like the Killers. Us male folk really like the Killers, so you could stay out of this, sad words. Yeah, everybody over the age of 25 likes the Killers. It is what it is. Even if it's not just white people, sad words. I think it's a generational gap thing between us somehow. I don't know how that happened, but this is a great band. The song When You Were Young is great. Great video, too. I got Patrick Mahomes on the keyboard. What's up, Jack? He's gonna go listen to Tang Guy or whatever his name is. Will World. No, I'm just kidding. I know Juice WRLD is. I'm not going to disrespect Juice WRLD. I don't know anyone else Sadward's like, so I was going to make fun of his other music taste. Oh, you guys hear some bullshit? Bobby Shmurda's got to stay in jail till fucking next year. Craziest game this week? Cowboys and Falcons, or the Patriots and Seahawks, I would say. I'll give the edge to the Cowboys game because the Cowboys did complete the comeback, but the Patriots got stuffed in our attempt. So it's kind of one of those. I think those two games were the best this week. The craziest, anyway.
To the Killers, just south of the Strip, Allegiant Stadium, where Derek Carr hit Zay Jones, all tied up going into the third quarter. Steve and the guys on the other side.
USAA, an official insurance sponsor.
Nobody's ever going to beat Raiders halftime
Thanks
shows.
you for watching the USAA Insurance.
Yeah, dude, it's some bullshit. They're making Bobby because he didn't snitch. He got to stay in jail till December 21st, 2020. I'm so fucking angry. Dude, I was so fucking pissy about that today. I was like, really? Really? You're going to make him do the full fucking sentence? You're not going to suspend the sentence for him. He hasn't gotten in any goddamn trouble, really. It's been a pretty good jet. Yeah. It is what it is. Pretty sure he got away with fucking murder, but so Bobby's good though. He'll be taken care of when he gets out. That was the Killers, Alex. Yeah, there will be nothing better than Raiders halftime shows. Yeah, Raiders will have always the best halftime shows. Everybody's at Vegas. All the good performers are in, like everybody we like. All the good rock shows they're on Vegas right now. Yeah, Killers is great. They don't sound too bad live. Not too bad live either. Not too bad live. It's on commercial break still between the half. They didn't have any of the vocal effects on, or he didn't have his weird mic with the echo on it. That was a little weird, him not having the echo mics. Like, dude, they make microphones with that in it. Why don't you just use one? Like, that's how you sing. It's like, have you ever heard pumped up kicks without that guy's echo effect on his mic? Oh, that's a terrible voice. Not to shit on them. They're still better than me. But I'm pretty sure I can make myself sound like a good singer. But Mr. Brightside? Yeah, it is. Hell yeah, it's old. I remember when the song was new. At least the young people do like Mac, though. That's fair. Weird that they're playing New Orleans jazz music.
On a little Richard classic. We've got all the makings.
Why are they playing New Orleans music in
football? 17 all.
Las Vegas? I guess.
The two most accurate quarterbacks from a season ago dueling here tonight.
Yeah, but Drew Brees hasn't been real accurate in this one. Only 50% completion percentage. I think this Raiders team has gotten a little bit under his skin. They've gotten some pressure on him, and Derek Carr has been really sharp.
Yeah, I think especially in the second quarter where they started really up in the tempo, Derek seemed much, much more comfortable. John was finding some nice matchups for Darren Waller in particular. Moving Henry Ruggs around, got a couple defensive holding.
Derek Carr had a 70 completion percentage last year.
Settled into a rhythm there in the second
threw
quarter.
21 touchdowns and 8 interceptions.
They're in a nice
Anybody who says Derek Carr sucks doesn't know football. Suck a dick.
Raiders ended that first half, 3 consecutive scoring possessions.
Raiders didn't have a football team. That's why he hasn't been good. I don't know on what planet throwing for 70%, 21 touchdowns, and 8 picks is a bad year. But
myself for sure.
You praised Josh Allen for a whole hell of a lot less last year.
And a shout out to Keith Jackson, who was the first ever
when he had a lot more to work with.
Play man from Monday Night Football exactly 50 years ago tonight. And
one man bad year is another man's great year, I guess. That's how the standard works in this league.
I might never take this.
I had no idea that he had that good of a season. I stand goddamn corrected on Derek Carr. He's a good quarterback.
It's a lot better on us than you.
Oh, really? Of course.
I genuinely don't think anybody knew he threw 70 completion. He had a 70 completion percentage last year. I've never heard anybody bring that up when talking Derek Carr. I'm a Derek Carr defender, and I didn't know that. That's really good.
Carr to throw behind Henry Ruggs, who's stuck on still one catch. Down to Lisa Salters.
Hey, Steve, I asked John.
Good play on defense by the Saints there.
After the slow start, and he said, hey, they're a good team. We made some bad plays early. Made mistakes, but we made the corrections. As for Sean Payton, he told me his play
production. Yeah, it's been a good production by Monday night. They got it's a lot better than what they were doing last year. I think they realized, man, last year we did not do good.
Carr trying to get a quick throw. It's Waller. 6th catch of the night. He's out to the 30-yard line.
The Killers are trending number 2 right now.
That's getting the ball out of your hands quick and getting it to your best player quickly.
Let's see. The Killers performing Mr. Brightside on a Vegas rooftop automatically becomes the greatest halftime show ever.
In the slot, they've had him in the core. That makes any coach look good when you've got a weapon like that.
Honestly, every time he lines up against Malcolm Jenkins, I would throw it to him. And every time he lines
up, the Killers doing the first halftime show for the Raiders' first game in its new city and arena. I'm all for this. The Killers at the halftime show.
7 of 10 third down attempts.
The Killers fucking rule. Unreal live presence. Yeah, everybody loved that fucking halftime show. Congrats to the Raiders.
Had the coverage, might be the guilty party.
Primetime games need to be they need to all be close because they should be very carefully picked.
The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic. First down.
Raiders need Tyrell. Yeah, they do.
Defensive pass interference on this Saints.
Ruggs is not the single guy.
Last week, they've had 3 penalties in the secondary this week. And
what's up, Callian?
One of the best corners in the business.
Yeah, that's pass interference. Yeah, that'll be a first down for the Raiders.
That back shoulder throw. And for Edwards,
first down on New Orleans side of the field at the 48.
Looking good so far.
Here come the Raiders.
Again.
Dun, 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 dun.
Just on their side of midfield. This time on the ground at
hand it off.
Across the logo. And at the Saints.
Yeah, if the NFL has any fucking smarts, they get the Killers to do it.
Impact on this game than Ruggs has.
Just get Rock Show. I don't understand what the NFL is doing. It's like, I get it. You do the halftime show for the people who aren't there to watch the Super Bowl, you know? That's why they get popped. Like, I figured out a long time ago the way the NFL does the Super Bowl halftime show now isn't for us. It's not for us football watchers. It's for everybody else watching the football game. Because they got us. It's not going to make or break it if Britney Spears does a halftime show for any of us. So we're all gonna. The guys watching the game right now are all just watching no matter what. So it's better to maybe draw more eyes in during the halftime show to maybe play a pop act. It's
down to the 38-yard line.
It is what it is with that.
Yeah, great recognition of the blitz coming.
That was
Jenkins
just like,
came and Davis came and stands in there. That ball has to be thrown perfectly.
It's not bad. It's a great song.
Gardner Johnson on Waller.
I think it was P.J. Williams.
Yeah, they need to. It is what it is with halftime shows, but they clearly don't make it for people watching the game.
They're just moving him all over the formation, and Derek's
yeah,
just going,
I think the last good one was what? Yeah, it was a nice. It was visually a nice halftime show.
Carr has his
oh wow!
His first catch of the game, and the Raiders are in business.
It wasn't bad. It was nice to watch. I visually enjoyed. I had it muted. You know, we had it muted. I just watched it. I enjoyed the halftime show, if I remember right.
Nice little rub route.
I don't have it saved on my computer or phone or anything. Certain moments.
You know,
it is what it is.
A veteran like him has to know that because of that split right there, he's going to have to adjust his alignment. So
when your eyebrows got shaved in half off. Well, that's not good. That's hilarious. Why'd you do that?
They're going to work on the Saints secondary and the safeties in particular, and I'm shocked.
Yeah, I got Green Bay with it next week, though. I don't know about any of you.
Receiver for Carr tonight. Talk about spreading the wealth.
Carr shredding it.
See if they gave it to him. They get the timeout instead of the delay.
I like the one that had Bruno Mars in it because Bruno Mars is a good singer. You know what I mean? Like, I remember the Bruno Mars one, and that's because he could sing. And I think the whole football world went, I didn't even know this little dude could sing like that. He's a tiny little fellow, though.
This is just not any old
I remember I didn't know that he was so little.
We're talking about here, Malcolm Jenkins.
I didn't realize that he was such a little guy, and he was up there just singing. Had a good voice. You know, Bruno Mars ain't bad. I haven't ever listened to Bruno Mars again.
Eli Apple, and they've
you
got
know,
some
is he still alive?
But Malcolm Jenkins has been
or did he die? Is he in the 27 club?
Two-time Super Bowl champ. Winning one.
Yeah, Bruno was great, but did he go to the 27 club? Is he just not available now?
On the ground, little stutter step by Jacobs.
Wow, Jacobs just drugging. Josh Jacobs. Jacobs was like boom, 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 boom.
Josh Jacobs moving.
Josh Jacobs just carried about 800 fucking dudes. He said, I got one on you. I'll carry one of you, two of you, three of you, 4 or 5, 6 of you. I'll carry half my team. I'll carry like 6, 7 guys. I don't even give a fuck.
He's just a different breed, man. Yardage after contact.
Jacob is built different, dude. Jesus Christ.
Out of this formation. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Yeah, give him the ball. He's scoring.
Trying to dive over the pile. Waiting for the signal. There is none.
It looked like he lost the goal line and almost lost the football.
Got a mark.
Third down. He got stopped by a little bit.
Goes up and that ball, he starts to lose.
Yeah, he got stopped. He got stopped.
Never made it to the front of that plane. He was just lucky to.
The ball got popped out though. He got it popped out.
He
missed it. He just missed it.
Half a yard out now on 3rd.
He missed. The way I seen it, he was about that far.
Fumbles the snap at the 1-yard line. Wow. Came out of the pile too.
Carr fumbled the snap. I don't know who. All right, Raiders still have it. Oh my God, the Raiders just the Carr fumbled the snap. He genuinely just dropped it. He left it on the guy's buttocks.
When they shifted, Rodney Hudson had to make a call.
I think Carr was supposed to do a run, like a design QB run there.
Quarterback center exchange on the goal line is the hardest place on the field to
Yeah, they're going for it. Okay, this is interesting.
Right on top of him, you got to stay in there and ride it.
Raiders got the ball right now, 4th down, and it looks like they're going to try to go for it here. Will the Raiders get it here on 4th down?
Here's Carr.
Carr, play action, wide open. Touchdown, Waller.
He'll never score an easier touchdown.
Wide open. What fucking Gruden, dude.
And 4 consecutive scoring
Gruden's balls, dude. Look, they're like this.
Have them on top for the first time tonight.
That's his tremendous play call. What you're going to see him do right here, you're going to see him just kind of slam, release, and then leak out into the route. You see, he's actually going
what a play! What a play by Oakland.
What happens is everything happens so fast down there that as soon as a blocker engages you as a defender,
Raiders
you
look
think
great.
it's
Yeah, they
runs.
do.
I'm looking for the football. And then he just slips you and sneaks out of it. That's why playing goal line defense is one of the hardest things to do.
AK's punching in the air.
Extra point from
they bit so hard on that play action right there.
Perfect. 9:58 to go.
You pick Vegas to go to the playoffs. They're my dark horse team. I didn't put them in the playoffs, but
They lead by 7 in Las Vegas.
Pause. Should be heavy. We're good, man. I don't know why we're probably on this. Hold on, let me see something.
From artificial sources from the Whopper. Your way.
Yeah, I'm like, I was weirdly just a little bit behind. I don't know why that was. That was weird. I don't know, like something happened, and I fell a little bit behind on the stream. What's up, Jamar? I told everybody to watch out for the Raiders. I stood on the fucking rooftops and went, ding, 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 ding. Look out for the Raiders. They're going to be this year's 49ers potentially. Ding, 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 ding. And everybody went, yeah, no, Rob still doesn't know what he's talking about. Despite me cold calling the 49ers last year. We'll see with the Raiders how they play out. But, dude, the Raiders look really good, dude. And now that I know that Derek Carr had a 70 completion percentage last year. Did anybody know that? He threw for 4,000 yards. 70 completion percentage, second highest in the NFL behind Drew Brees, by the way. 21 touchdowns to just 8 interceptions. If you give him another receiver, which he now has receiving options, better, a lot of them. That's a good fucking team, dude. He's a good quarterback. I don't know where the weird perception he sucks comes from. Didn't he almost win the MVP in 2016? Wasn't he really good of 4 years ago? He got hurt and everyone's like, nah, he just sucks now. Well, the Raiders suck. Look at the team around this guy. Yeah, Waller is so good. Waller is so fucking good. Told you guys. Who called it? Who called it? What'd I say? The Saints are going to immediately run to the refs. What did I What did I say? I told you guys they were going to go to the refs. They're going to point out how that one fucking point is the reason they lost this game. I'm telling you.
This is our field of dreams.
I was trying to get to Derek Carr to
Yep, told you motherfuckers. I told you this is all Saints fans what they do.
I thought he said
the second the score flips, they're like,
I haven't heard anything yet.
We haven't heard
this officiating,
Tiger
man.
Woods yet either from the field. I think Coach Gruden put an end to that.
I feel really good about that call, by the way.
Out of the end zone. Down to Lisa.
I think the Raiders just got the line right. Yeah, I think so too.
He often thinks about how far he's come.
Raiders got a good line, good running game.
He's in Baltimore.
Josh Jacobs is a legitimate monster in the backfield.
Suspended twice by the league for violating its substance abuse policy. He was on the Raiders practice squad. Not sure if he'd really get to play again.
Old Darren Waller.
He might have to go back home and figure
smoking
out
hella
the rest of his life
weed.
from there. But what happened from
I like
there
how they
was
said
the
substance of
Raiders
abuse,
picked
so
him
you know he
up.
got
About the
busted
same time,
smoking
he said
weed
he
a
started
couple
getting
times.
clean, and
It
that's when
was
his career
weed
took off. So
twice.
when I asked him
Now
how
he
much
can't
of
get in
his
trouble
success
for smoking
is tied
weed.
to his sobriety, he said all of it. Steve.
He ain't staying sober now. They don't test for weed no more. They only do it one time a year, and then you can smoke weed for the rest of the season. They don't care anymore in the NFL. Fucking, I'm so glad guys like Darren Waller can't get in trouble anymore for smoking fucking weed. Oh my god, I hated that about football. I almost considered not watching football until they switched on the weed policy because it's so fucking hypocritical. They let them drink and take pills. It's like Jesus Christ, you guys. You know they don't drug. They didn't
practice squad. He didn't have a uniform
this
on.
league,
He's
man.
just out there running routes and catching balls. And
More
Gruden
trouble for
Olsen said,
fucking.
Who is that guy? He's better than all the receivers.
Oh, it's
we
real
have
drug.
on our
Oh,
team. And
okay.
By the time they got on the plane
What?
to go
Oh,
home, they had called and signed
little
him to
nose
the
candy
active
for
roster of the
Waller.
Raiders.
Never know how you're going to pick up and find a new player. Underneath,
It's
it's Josh Hill.
Stimulate.
His first grab.
Okay,
And the
okay.
Saints are on the move. Jonathan Hankins made the
Oh
stop.
no.
And Hill's down.
Taysom Hill is
Grab for
down.
his leg.
And he instantly grabbed for the knee.
Timeout.
Taysom Hill down with a knee injury. Taysom Hill went down and immediately was grabbing at his knee. They go to commercial break. Using his nose like a Hoover issues. Okay. It happens. It's all right. He needs to stay off that shit. It said Hill on the back of the jersey. Oh, it's Josh Hill, not Taysom Hill? Oh, they got lucky then. Okay. Okay, it's Josh Hill, not Taysom. Okay. I just seen Hill and I went, oh. All right, well, that still sucks for the looks like another AC yeah, Josh Hill there. Okay. The announcers kind of fucked me over on that one. I listened to their lead. The refs tripped him, sad words. I almost hope every time, every Saints game, they get fucked over by the refs. I genuinely hope that. Like, whenever I watch a Saints game, I'm like, please just get fucked over one time early in the game. Like they did today on that 2-point conversion call. That should have... I don't know what that was. You guys did kind of get ganked. I hope you lose by 1 point to the Raiders, just so I can hear you guys say, we got fucked over in the first quarter. You know what I mean? Because you know your fan base will do that, by the way. You don't come back in 10 minutes, you probably ended it. It'll be okay, AK. It'll be okay. You guys will still win this. It is the Raiders. Can Sean Payton stop with the Taysom Hill plays? Yeah, nobody really falls for it. Yeah. Like, why didn't you keep Teddy Bridgewater, Sean? You fucked up. He'll never admit it, but he knows he should have went with Teddy Bridgewater. Saints fans, how does that feel? Watching this motherfucking kid Teddy tear it up in Carolina. He doesn't have a very good team around him, but you guys would be winning this game with Teddy.
He hasn't missed a game since 2016.
Teddy didn't lose no games for you guys last year.
Since then, brought down by Hankins.
I like to just remind Saints you backed the wrong horse, and I get why you backed the horse you did. You had to.
That football comes out. There's a flag down, and the football was down. The Raiders say they have it. Max Crosby came up with the hit.
Max fucking Crosby. Remember I said to watch out for Big Max Crosby.
Like
not in this before this game, but in many streams we have done together. That guy's a monster.
This is going to be against the offense. It would be a huge turnover.
Ruling on the field is that the ball was recovered by the offense. There's a holding
Raiders.
by the offense.
Saints recovered their own fumble. And it's a penalty on the offense.
Bullet here.
Saints recovered the ball. Ho, 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 ho.
Saints have been just a little sloppy, right? Like Sean Payton said last week, they were not on. He wasn't on as a play caller.
You guys don't get screwed over by the refs. I don't consider one bad call in one game anything.
Brees has thrown it to the other team, and now Kamara's put it on the ground.
I don't. I'm sorry. You guys got the ball in overtime first.
78.
Win the game then.
There's clearly a hold on Hankins.
I hate to be that guy. You guys had an opportunity to win that game. I don't really want to hear anything about the refs.
It's great to say you were awful last week when you win the game.
As a Lions fan, you know what I've been told? Get over it. One play doesn't decide a game. Boo-hoo.
And here's the effort so far tonight.
Sorry. I don't do sob stories as a Lions fan.
Approaching the middle stages, third quarter.
Fuck out of here. I don't care about your one bad call. Ooh, poor babies.
At the 45.
We literally had a goddamn penalty called on one of the most obvious pass interferences. That literally would have set the Lions up at like the fucking 5-yard line against the Cowboys. In that, we would have won a playoff game. But the refs wouldn't pick the flag up and went, never mind, no penalty. And then the Cowboys scored and beat us on the next series. I don't want to hear anything about it. And you know what people told me? No, Rob, you guys didn't lose that game on one bad call. You lost the game because you didn't play hard the other plays. Could have stopped him on defense.
Might have been a hold there. Brees unloads and
So no, I don't want to hear about it. Sorry.
But there is a flag.
My team's been fucked over too, and you know what I got told? One play don't decide the outcome of the game. I hate to tell you, Saints fans.
Offense number 71.
Cam saved you. Oh shit. What's up, Trey?
Second down.
Ryan Ramczyk.
Sorry, Saints fans. Like, as a Lions fan here, as you can see.
Move. You can see him just come up.
Have a good night, Killian.
And then just come inside. And Ryan's all back on his heels and just has to grab him.
We've been fucked too in the playoffs against the Cowboys. They literally took the game from us. We've won the game.
This is a strong offensive line, but sometimes, good pass rushers. You watch the Vikings in the playoffs last year. They got after him pretty good.
Yeah, that shouldn't have happened. We should have won the game to play before that. We should have won the game in the drive before that. We should have iced that fucking game out at that drive.
2 holding penalties in the last 3 plays.
And you all know that. Have a good night, Killian.
Took
me from a 4% win to a fighting chance. And the Raiders win the extra inch. Hell yeah.
And a flag comes in.
Oh, bunch of flags.
As he makes it to the 40 of the Saints.
You're good, Killian.
And the officials will huddle up.
Well, you got a guy running down the sideline looking for blindside blocks, which is now illegal this year.
Personal foul. Illegal blindside block. Offense number 17.
Wow. I hate that penalty.
Penalty from the spot of the foul.
It's a needed penalty. It's a needed flag, but I hate it so much.
Yeah, so they want you. You can't come back and actually hit a guy.
You
who's not
can't
looking.
do
So
this
Fournette
kind
is
of dumb
defenseless
shit.
there.
On number 20, that really hurts people that hit on
The
Harnett.
basketball thing, just get in front of him. That wasn't. I wouldn't have called that. JP?
I like how Sanders holds his hands up before he knows what it's
to me,
for.
That's a nut.
Oh yeah, if you see a player ever go like this to the referee, what did I do? What?
Yes, but it's just not enough for
and go like this.
Put his arms up, it would have been easy not to call that.
Like the basketball.
When the player does this after they commit a clear fucking foul, you know they know what they did. They're not stupid.
Able to get it out for Latavius Murray.
I love the acting in the NFL. It's the worst in pro sports. There is no group of people who try to sell fouls worse than pro football players. The quarterback's doing this with their arms and then falling backwards and shit after they get breathed on. It's some of the corniest shit. They never get it called. They just look like assholes. It's just like,
you see, they're running some games now, running what they call TEs and ETs.
Or every time somebody holds, when they're holding on to the guy like this, that's flag, and they go like this.
Get some hits on Drew. They're starting to find their rhythm.
Jets allowed a 3rd and 31 yesterday. This is 3rd and 22. And the Raiders won't fall for that.
I posted my week 3 picks today, and people were calling me a Lions fan because I picked them to win. Damn, that's brutal.
They came out, got 2 big chunks early on a screen. They got Taysom Hill involved, and then this drive.
No, dude, football, like soccer players, at least have an art to it. Football players have no tact to it. They just either they act like they're dead, or they like goofy fall. Soccer players just—it's an art form. I appreciate the soccer flop. That's the one thing I appreciate about soccer unabashedly, is that these motherfuckers will flop. They don't care. I like poor sportsmanship, so I'm all for the flop. You made a new icon. Hasn't shown up yet, your new avatar. It'll probably change soon. Clayton.
Can't wait to tell everyone about AT&T's big 5G news.
AT&T has nationwide 5G?
Yep.
And that's faster?
Faster, yeah.
But is it reliable?
Uh-huh, and secure.
You should consider making a big deal about it.
Bigger?
I said bigger.
Oh, bigger deal, bigger than what I'm doing.
It's not complicated. A 5G network needs a 5G device. Now everyone, including existing customers, can get a free Samsung Galaxy Note 20 after
That chick has giant tits, by the way. The AT&T girl. That's always something good to know. I'm gonna mute that. You have to go to your channel? Oh, I know that. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Dun 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 ch dun dun ch. I know a lot of people have a crush on the AT&T girl. Yeah. She's got giant titties and she's pretty cute, so. She does live streams every so often. Like, she has like a semi-public like life other than like the commercials. I think she stopped doing it though because she has a lot of weirdos on the internet. Like, not like me at all. I don't fuck with people like that. But she does have giant tits. It's really cool. Shouldn't have turned it back on yet. I thought that was the football game. That was not the football game. Whatever that was not football.
See, the man, the myth.
That's definitely football. So Tyreek Hill, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes. Oh yeah, Monday Night Football next week is Chiefs and Ravens, isn't it? I got the Ravens in Monday Night Football next week. Who do you guys got? I got the Ravens. Chiefs don't have a very good rush defense.
If you want, I'm driving to Baltimore. That's where I'm going.
Maybe we should check that one out. It looks like a decent matchup. Hey, how fortunate for the Chiefs to come back and win that game last night. Wow, that was something. Thrilling comeback.
Here we go. Raiders got the ball, 17. They have a 7-point lead. It's 24-17 with 5:50 remaining in the third. Gonna go with a little screen pass out to the back. Probably gonna be holding. You got the Ravens.
Another flag comes in. Starting to pile up the dirty laundry on the field.
Got a block in the back, it looks like.
So that's probably going to be on the offense. That looked like holding, blocking the back. Wanted to. Definitely was something.
Illegal block in the back. Offense number 30. Half the distance to the goal. Replay. First down.
Listen, this is the drive of the game, in my opinion, for the Raiders because this team came
Shannon
in
Sharp's
here,
episode
New Orleans Saints,
1 of Club Shay Shay debuts tomorrow.
Level than the Raiders. Raiders have been rebuilding.
Let me see here.
You're opening up your new stadium, and you're up 7 points.
Shannon Sharp sits down with older brother and former NFL player Sterling Sharp for their first official interview. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, I'm fucking going to be watching that tomorrow at 11:45 a.m. is when Shannon's podcast, Club Shay Shay, debuts. I'm very excited for that, by the way. Shannon Sharp is a great. Yeah, man, I'll do it after the. I'm in the middle of the stream right now.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Look, man,
that should be pretty good. He's interviewing his brother Sterling. That should be a good interview. Very good fucking interview.
You see a running back turn his shoulder square like that and get low man wins.
Sterling is
I tell you, I love Malcolm Jackson.
There's like a weird movement to get Sterling Sharp in the Hall of Fame, and I'm very pro the movement because it's weird. The guy was clearly like going to go to the Hall of Fame based on the career trajectory, and then he had the career-ending injury. So it's one of those things where I think the NFL was like starting or was considering.
He's out to the 20.
Building a sort of, or adding in like an amended wing, I've been hearing, where they don't necessarily let in guys who like got hurt into the full Hall of Fame, but it'd be like an amended section for guys who got hurt like early in what would have been a Hall of Fame career, like your Sterling Sharp. There's a lot of guys like that where it was like numbers indicate, just project them out, they were Hall of Famers. And Sharp was going to be a Hall of Famer. I don't know anybody who's ever seen his stats or seen him play that go, yeah, no, Sterling was terrible. No, he was. I think he was Favre's go-to receiver. So it's like,
what's a bigger compliment for a tight end than saying give him the Gronk treatment?
Yeah, I mean, look,
he was dominant.
This guy's even bigger.
Better than way better than Shannon.
Faster.
Back in 30 seconds after this word.
Yeah, Jackson State hired the great Deion Sanders. Good for Deion. I'm glad to see. I hope he's in the NFL soon. Coach Prime.
Now let's bring it to life. Millionaires have already been made here this
How long do you think till he's a coordinator in the NFL? Like 2 years?
Get in on the gridiron action.
He's a really good coach too.
Partner of the NFL. Enjoying the 140 players who have already cashed in $1 million. Download the app. Try it for free and make it rain.
Yeah, I'm still looking for someone who didn't enjoy the Killers halftime show.
Third down is Hunter Renfrow territory, Leaves.
Send Booker top of your screen. Booker, the 11th different receiver to make a catch from Derek Carr tonight. Carr Dumps it down to Waller on 3rd and 3. He gets there for the first down. Walter able to jump over Malcolm Jenkins. 9th grab of the game for Darren Waller.
And this guy is just unbelievable. You just see him here, just kind of
God
like
damn
delay
it.
at the line of scrimmage, leak out into the flat. Derek just dumps it off to him. And there's no one within 5-7 yards of him. He just catches the ball, runs, picks up the first down. We're moving.
I seen somebody tweeted that the lead singer for the Killers dressed up like McLovin going to buy alcohol in Superbad. And I was like, God damn it. Because the fucking white shirt with the brown vest. Like, oh, damn, that's what he did look like too. Good run on first down. It'll be 2nd and 5, 2nd and 6, or 2nd and 4, I think.
Carl Granderson.
DeMario was coming from a long way, man. He was coming with bad intentions too. You see Josh is coming out, and Josh isn't scared now. He will take on contact, but you see him right there. He's like, oh, I'll get out of here. I don't need that extra hit.
He sort of faked.
Superbad's, I think everybody who's about to go into last year of high school should have to watch Superbad. So you know how to have a good senior year of high school.
College. Alabama had so many great running backs. Damian Harris.
You know what I mean?
Najee Harris. He's fresh.
Dude, so many Alabama running backs are in the NFL right now.
Down to 1.
Raiders got to take a timeout with they were about to get pushed backwards.
We'll take the timeout with them.
If you're ordering McDonald's and your friend says...
Commercial break. They're showing McDonald's. Disgusting. You shouldn't eat that stuff. Bunch of bitches because I can't even eat any fast food because they motherfucking won't let people come inside. And you can't, like, walk up through a drive-thru, so it's some bullshit, dude. Like, can I just walk up through the drive-thru, please? Like, can I walk through the drive-thru? I don't understand why that's not a thing yet. I should just be able to stand in line like the cars do. I don't understand the difference. Like, I can walk as fast as a car can move in a drive-thru. The hell is that? You know? I'll attach fucking hazard lights to my backpack or something. Get a license plate, become street legal myself. I'll just become street legal. Still a commercial break because, you know, got to get them ads in. You don't get why people eat inside them. I don't eat inside them, but I still, that's the only way I can order is going inside because I don't have a car. Because, you know, that's for bitches. Owning cars is for white people, in my opinion. And I'm Jewish, so I don't want to do that.
Anything can happen. Give us the Wild Card Series. Begins September 29th on the networks of ESPN.
You know, I thought we'd check out Carrot Top tonight after the game. You guys good with that?
Can we wear our jackets in there?
Yes, definitely. Tonight's aerial coverage is brought to you by Goodyear.
I was
Great
reading.
to be in Las Vegas.
Proud of you, man.
Leasing laws
Las
of
Vegas,
cars.
so we got to the game.
You know, there's something about rolling over negative equity on cars, on leases.
Here's Carr. Might have taken a shot up high. There is a flag as the ball is knocked away. I think Carr took a shot.
He'll be roughing
to
the passer.
And that's certainly what he is signaling.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with your defense, man. That makes no sense. But that's going to be roughing on Carr.
Roughing the passer, defense number 91, 15-yard penalty.
So I was thinking, like, isn't there like a loophole in leasing cars then? where essentially, say,
Trey does a nice job of just
you lease the car, right?
back to the quarterback and really just taking
you lease like a
offensive
$10,000 car,
tackle, just
$15,000
deposit it
car.
right into the lap of their
Say you
car.
have
You
to
just gotta
pay
keep your hands down, 'cause
$25,000
you really
throughout
don't
the
affect
life
the
of that
throw.
lease.
Positive.
You go to trade the lease in and say you still owe like a $10,000 negative equity. But can't you roll that over and do another lease based on the way I read that?
Fifth penalty of the
And then you go like wreck the car, immediately total the car once you drive off the lot. And there's some weird shit that happens where like you no longer are on the like because the car is totaled, you're off the like hook for the lease. The way I've been reading things, and all you gotta do is pay your insurance deductible, and you basically got rid of like $10,000 worth of debt from leasing a car for $500. But you still gotta ruin a car. But it's only it's a lease. Pay $500. That's not your problem anymore. Like I'm like fairly certain that's a real thing due to insurance laws and. Well, I was reading things the other day. I was like, man, what the hell is this? Why are there so many stupid loopholes in these? You can genuinely just kind of have whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just things I think about sometimes.
Tripped him up, just shy of the marker.
Looking at leasing cars, and then I seen some shit in it. And I went, what the hell is all this? I was reading about rolling over negative equity, and I went, so you can really fuck around and get rid of debt for $500, $600, whatever your deductible on your insurance is if you total your vehicle. I think that gets you out of the lease.
Looks like he did nothing, but he orchestrated that entire positive play.
Longest run of the game.
And technically, that $10,000 carries over from your first lease.
Now he's going to the
that negative $10,000, that's your debt from your first lease. You have a new lease.
Little slip on third
that now that $10,000. That you have a new lease and it's like a $18,000, it becomes $28,000, becomes part of your new lease debt, and then total that fucking car you just new leased. You get forgiven for all that debt because you're excused from the lease, and then you only have pay your insurance deductible because the new lease absorbs your old lease debt. It's all rolling over negative equity. It's a lot of fun, and I'm pretty sure I'm right with that. So you can get rid of debt for about $500.
Going for it on fourth down for the first time in the young
if I read that correctly. Like it works in my head, dude. It makes more sense in my head than it does out loud.
Looks like it got him there.
Yeah, you just see the surge off the
30 seconds remaining in the quarter. It looks like the quarter's going to end here.
And that's exactly what you want. You just want it right here. You just got to get some push at the line, at the point of attack. You see they just cave down the right side of the New Orleans Saints defensive line. That's all you need. Now you've set yourself up for a shot again.
And you know what's amazing?
Isn't that cool?
As you see kind of Josh Jacobs come off a little gimpy, is they're doing this without their best run-blocking offensive lineman in Trent Brown, and in their second best in Richie Incognito, who's out of this game. They've got a backup in Good and a backup in John Simpson.
Yeah, I hope they lose too because I have the Raiders as like my like dark horse team, and I don't like the Saints very much.
Dandy finish. How could it not be in the first ever game in Las Vegas?
But in my pick'em I have the Saints, so I'm a little, I'm kind of conflicted. Commercial break. It's the end of the third quarter. 17-24. 17-24. Raiders lead. 1 quarter left. Oh yeah, Lamar joined the Heisman house. It's a Heisman thing. You wouldn't get it. I get to stay at the Heisman house quite often. Why is Odell watching Madden? Or is that not Odell? If Raiders win. Saints are getting beat by rookies in Carr. Yeah, that's not good. Is this a case of the Saints overlooking the Raiders? Are you guys looking past the lowly Raiders right at the Green Bay Packers? Is this a case of taking a team too lightly due to what's next week? AK, you do realize Carr had a 70 completion percentage last year, right? Saints blow them out. All day he has been. This is the winner's circle. It's not even going to be close. Saints blow them out. Yeah, that's probably got Saints fans really shook at going into the fourth. They're trailing in a game they thought they'd blow it out. I think the Raiders are a lot better than people. Carr is better than what people think. I think the Raiders just suck. Like, I mean, Carr had 70 completion percentage last year, 4,000 yards, 21 touchdowns, and 8 picks. That's not exactly bad play from your quarterback. The Raiders were fucking terrible on defense last year. They just get stymied a lot. Derek's a very accurate quarterback. The name change is all the Raiders needed. They might start 2-0. If we lose tonight, we are definitely getting beat by 40 next week. Yeah, I don't know, man. That'll be tough.
Every day. And Darren Waller.
Old man Brees has looked like old man Brees tonight.
Start in the fourth quarter. Here's Carr to throw. It is Waller for catch number 10.
Look at Waller, dude. So inspirational. That's my catchphrase, by the way. I just created that. How you guys like that? Drew Brees, 15 of 24, 203 yards, a touchdown and a pick. Mighty, mighty Drew. Hashtag Brady's wash, though.
We called on the defensive side. Just releases quick to the flat, and then he's just one-on-one.
And Brady looked a lot better in week 2, didn't he?
It's just so tough unless you get up on.
Brees already starting to regress after a game.
He's just too good.
He was 18 to 30 at least last week.
A-gap pressure there, and you got to mix it up. You can't just sit back all the time. And when you do that, they had the right play called. Quick flat to the tight end.
Second and 2. Carr under pressure, trying to go back shoulder to Waller.
I'm back in 2
Not
seconds.
that time. Janoris Jenkins had the coverage.
Nah, Brady's not washed.
This is the longest drive of the game.
He's in a brand new offense, man.
This is the longest drive so far.
And he's played in the same system for literally the last, what?
Smallest corner on the Saints team, Jack
20 years?
Jenkins.
Give it a couple weeks. He looked better this week than last
Carr
week.
just didn't throw it out there for him. It was a little bit of pressure, but he could have stepped in there and fired that ball. Even if you don't go all the way downfield, give him an opportunity on the back shoulder. That was a missed opportunity.
Josh Jacobs is out of the medical tent. That's good news. 3rd down and 2. Carr pitch and he fumbles the football. Richard fumbled the football at the 40-yard line. And the Saints have it. P.J. Williams recovering the fumble for the Saints. The second turnover of the game.
It looked like Moreau, the tight end, may have got in the way of Carr, but a costly mistake by the Raiders offense.
That's how the Saints get to come back in this game. Big fumble for the Saints. Big fumble for those New Orleans team.
Red heart emoji. Blue heart emoji. I hate Levo.
I heard it. Oh, where'd my headphones go? Oh. There we go. Got my headphone. You guys finally get a break. What a bailout. You guys better go right here. You guys got the ball at the 40-yard line. You guys got the ball like at half field, so you should be able to turn this around pretty quick. Yeah, Raiders are up 17-24 right now. Who is your diehard favorite NFL team, you mean? Patriots. I root for the Patriots more than the Lions. I just like this Lions shirt. And this is the shirt I wear shirts for 2 days before I change them. I'm not a very sweaty person, so you know. Josh Jacobs, yeah, Jacobs having a good game. Carr's 25 for 33, 245 yards and 3 touchdowns. Yeah, Derek Carr's having a big game, you mean. As per usual, and as always, Derek Carr is the most disrespected quarterback in football for no reason. You know, Derek Carr had a 70 completion percentage last year, 4,000 yards, 21 touchdowns, and 8 picks on that Raiders team. Yeah, he had a good year last year. He's not that bad. But Carr, yeah, I think you can see the stats on the left side of the screen here, right over there, or that way. I can't ever point like correctly. It's on the other side. Here we go. The game's back on.
50 years ago tonight, first ever Monday Night Football game.
We were supposed to get the big upset yesterday, please. Yes, you're right. You're very, very right, sir. We should have won that game. We needed to win that game.
Didn't secure the football.
But hey, man, that was a good win. We should. Everybody thought we were going to get blown out in that one, so I'm quite happy with the way we performed. If that would have been later in the season, I think we take that game. If it was like week 8, week 9, once our offense is settled in, the team is settled in, I think we would have won that one in that situation. So I feel confident going forward.
To the 44.
That was a good game. I was very happy. I'm very happy with my team right now. Seahawks are probably going to win the NFC, so is that a bad thing to lose to a team that's pretty fucking complete right now? Not really. We're still brand new. We still got the fucking made in China sticker on the Patriots.
Pop one of these big plays down the seam.
Emmanuel Sanders hasn't caught a ball yet tonight.
Our offense still got the
pressure, late pressure up the middle. Devontae Harris comes up with it, and he's just across midfield. Got the first down.
I think at the end of the game, yeah, but I think the Seahawks played a better second and third quarter.
Yes, he was coming, folks.
I think we played a pretty even first quarter. We played a way better fourth. They played a better second and third. That's why they won.
I was surprised by his answer. Hey, are you a rookie or a veteran? And he said he's a rookie until you play a full year in 3 games. I thought with his kind of confidence and bravado, he would have said, no, I'm a veteran now.
Damn, Abrams considered himself a rookie.
On this Raiders squad. Here's Brees to throw. And couldn't wait for Josh Hill to come across.
I was kind of
that was a wide open play.
He was really humble, really smart kid. I love the story of him.
All right, well, Hill just missed a really.
I asked him, when was the first time you had seen Drew Brees? He's like, oh, well, I saw him at a game. We went to the Saints game. We were Saints fans. I went to the game, and Joe Horn caught a touchdown pass, and he came over, and Joe Horn gave me the football in the end zone. That was his first memory of Drew Brees.
That's pretty cool.
Good NFL day. On the ground,
Kamara. Going to take it across midfield. That didn't count. Bull rushes right at the middle. That's what I was thinking was a gut dive, but what they should have done was Cam should have read that the contain wasn't going to be there. Cam should have seen that they were gonna submarine rush and try to crash the middle of the field, so Cam has to bounce it out outside. Which if he would have read that, there's nobody. It is what it is. Like I said, early season rust is why that play didn't develop into a touchdown. Ah, son of a bitch. Are they really going to go to commercial? Yup. God damn it. Man, they get to go to commercials a lot. I gotta stand up. Oh, my calf. Woo. But yeah, I agree. We could have done something like that. Commercial break. It's a commercial. It's an injury timeout for Pete, an offensive lineman of the Saints. Pete, however you say it, is out or is hurt. So they had to do an injury timeout. I don't know how fast it was. Your school is so spread out. We have the Seahawks fan, Packers fans, Cowboys fan, Saints fan, and there's me, the only Pats fan. That's how it was for me, too. Usually I'm one of the few Patriots fans ever in a situation, which is pretty rough. You live out in the Seattle area? Packers seem to have a ton of fans everywhere, too. Bunch of bandwagoners. Welcome back. What do you mean? That throw to Hill was amazing. Too bad Hill can't catch or run the routes. Like, hashtag Brady better than Brees.
Nevada.
Brees has a better arm than Brady still.
And the home team is winning. 12:41 to go here in the fourth quarter.
You live closer to. Oh, okay. You live closer to Dallas. That's a little surprising. That it's not all Cowboys fans.
Saints are across midfield. Cesar Ruiz is checked in to replace Andrus Peat. That's a key 3rd down and 7. Well, extra pressure from the Raiders. Don't get there. Brees. There is a flag down.
Dinking and dacking.
We'll check the marker.
Saints fans are going to be booing for Brees.
Holding. Offense number 28. This penalty's declined. It's 4th down.
See, what I don't understand is why didn't people?
Yeah,
why aren't people like
trying to make sure he can impact the
pointing
game in
out
some way, shape, or form?
That Brees is falling apart the way they did Brady last year. Now you guys are starting to see it, but I've been saying it.
And didn't even see him. Emmanuel Sanders coming open across the middle of the
Carr
field.
is way better.
But Paul Gunther is dialing up the pressure.
Carr's a good quarterback. He can complete 70% of his throws.
He will do that. So the Saints gain a whole 13 yards after that turnover. Looked like they had a chance to really change momentum here. And not the case. Here's Morstead to punt it away.
Yeah, I know. It's tough.
Fair catch to the 10.
Brady still has an arm.
For our Burger King of the moment.
Brady out here fucking slinging the ball at 43.
There's been a lot of Darren Waller. The Saints have tried to cover him with safety at times and man-to-man coverage.
Mike, no one's listened to us. We're wrong because we're biased towards Tom Brady. But every time everything like this shit happens,
not seem to work best.
That's really the only thing you can do. You have to
I look more and more correct.
Jam him at the line,
yeah, Brees,
Cliff
Brees. Brees played 10 good games. Remember the Packers? Remember when a couple years ago when the Saints played
1st down and 10 from their own 11.
The Dallas Cowboys, and after that game, Drew Brees only threw 5 touchdowns over the next 6 games. So that's called the cliff. He fell off it. Last year he played in 10 games. That playoff game he played like shit. He has about 10 games in him this year, and then he's going to be done. I hate to tell you.
And you're chasing him across
yeah, if your team might not even make the playoffs, depressed Steelers fan. I wouldn't talk that reckless shit. Your offense hasn't been that impressive. You only put up 26 points on that banged up defense that the Broncos have. No AJ Boye and no and no Miller, and you could only score 26.
He might be the only player crushing New Orleans. Here's Carr. There's Waller. That's a short
At least we almost beat one of the best teams in the NFL. You guys are struggle beating the Broncos.
Did it last season at Minnesota.
Well, and it's not like every catch is an explosive play, right? That's his 12th catch, as you said, and he's just over 100 yards.
Jeff Driscoll came back on your ass. Jeff Driscoll almost came back on your ass. I don't want to hear anything about better defense than y'all. Jeff Driscoll almost made you guys his bitchlet yesterday.
And they're eating up the clock, keeping that at Drew Brees' hands.
You're on my team's ass, dude. Fucking Jeff Driscoll almost beat you guys yesterday. Come on now. They lost by like 5 points with Jeff fucking Driscoll. Come on.
Get Jacobs involved right
Russell
away.
Wilson hung 35 on us, but that's Russell Wilson. Hey, we'll see.
Cameron Jordan.
Whatever, depressed Steelers fan. 13-3 versus the Patriots. I understand your hatred. I understand your hatred. We'll let Junior Ben. He might be, Junior. We'll let Junior maybe win the AFC this year. Junior Ben.
First down.
Yeah, Driscoll took over for Drew Lock, and he almost beat him yesterday. That's the final of that game was like 26-21.
Jacobs came off.
Wasn't it?
And was upset.
Oh shit.
Off his gloves, and that's never a
Is
good
Jacobs
sign
hurt?
for a running back.
Oh shit.
Hopefully he'll be able to come back in this ballgame. But he's clearly hurting.
Yeah, no, the Saints had to punt the ball away at like midfield.
For 100 penalty yards tonight.
Welcome to the Pats Nation. You're always welcome. We're not a good team anymore. Becoming a Patriots fan isn't bandwagoning anymore. We suck now, according to everybody.
Just shy of midfield. Here's Carr. Late pressure picked up nicely, and an excellent defensive play by Malcolm Jenkins.
Acting like we didn't fucking almost just beat the Seahawks.
Take that.
Well, see, that was a nice
New York
job.
Giants made a post on IG before the game and said Saquon is on the board.
Now he undercuts him. You see how he kind of like slingshots himself? I mean, that's a nice old veteran DB trick right there. But that's what you have to do.
Made a post on IG before the game and said if Saquon is on the board, take him. Tears ACL.
What I noticed is
womp,
it's
womp,
forcing Malcolm
womp.
Jenkins to play perfectly.
That sucks, though. I hope he recovers quickly. He had like a bad knee. He fucked other things up in his knee.
We're the only people in the stadium. I'm worried they can actually hear us on the field.
From what I gathered, wasn't his knee pretty gnarly? Like he did some other damage in his knee. Like he did some damage to the PCL and the MCL. Like Barkley hurt his knee. Like of all the ACL tears, I think Barkley's was about the worst. Somebody partially tore the PCL, did some damage to their MCL. They might have to have 2 different surgeries to recover the knee. Not good. Somebody really fucked their knee up, and I can't remember if it was Barkley or Bosa that did that. And I think it's Barkley that had all the ligaments get damaged.
From the Saints.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Edelman made up for Gilmore getting smoked by Metcalf. Metcalf put old Gilly Lock on a leash.
Marshawn Lattimore eventually brought him
let's go
down.
Saints. No, let's go Raiders.
17. Timeout for injury.
Oh.
A lot of pressure and perfect read from Derek Carr. Great route from Renfro. And hopefully Renfro's okay. He has had issues with injuries in college, and that head came down hard on the turf.
Renfro's hurt.
Hopefully
it was Bosa. Right. Bosa's the one that had like the major tear. Okay, I was gonna say I know somebody fucked their knee up bad. Like they did. I couldn't remember if it was Bosa or Barkley that like they did PCL, MCL, and ACL. Like they tore the ACL, partially damaged the PCL, and like partially tore the MCL.
See, we got a challenge flag here.
Like one of them did like major knee damage, and that sucks. If it was Bosa, that's not as bad as it being Barkley.
Sean Payton knows how big of a play that was, a 3rd down conversion in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, Renfro got a concussion, 100%.
Yeah. Challenging the previous play that there was not a fumble.
That wasn't a fumble.
Sean Parry, that looked pretty easy.
What is Payton doing?
Easy for you?
It appears to be that knee is down prior to the
that was like a tackle. What the fuck was that? He was literally like down on his back and spun around.
Contact as well as we take this break.
What is Payton? Bad challenge. I'd go over there if I was the ref and be like, "Are you sure you want to challenge this man?" I don't think he wasn't down, or he was down. Yeah, football's a dangerous game, man. Dangerous game. Yeah. Why I respect the fuck out of all these athletes, man. And, you know, we may talk our shit, but at the end of the day, none of these guys are like bad athletes or like, you know, shitty compared to any of us. Like they're all like really good, but like, you know, we may talk a little shit, you know, here and there, but it's all, you know, in good fun. These guys are all freaks in nature to do this shit. Yeah, no, Shazier is that's really sad. I heard he's gonna get into coaching in a couple years, though. DSF. I heard he's probably gonna get into coaching after a few years here. It was Nick Bosa. I was a Niner fan, so I was okay. It was Bosa. Thank you. I appreciate you, section. Peyton is choking. Yeah, that was a bad move there. Yeah, please. I know it. Everybody thinks we suck now, but it's like, okay, whatever, fine. I like being the underdog. I prefer to be the underdog. I have the Saints to win, but I have the I want the Raiders to win, but my pick 'em, I have the Saints winning. So Mike's like, fuck Shazier. I'm waiting to turn the game volume up because it's still on commercial break. I want to go get more pop. I'm out of drink. And I have to piss. It is 17-24 Raiders lead with
But he's back out on the field. The play will stand as called on the field, as both John Parry and I suggested it would be. And so the Saints are
9:45 remaining in the quarter. 9:45 remaining in the quarter, or 9:20 actually.
Down a touchdown, 9 minutes
9:20.
left. Get the sense they're going to need some of those timeouts back.
Yeah, Dak would have been a good one to start. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Jones,
1-on-1.
They run with it. It's Jacobs to the 21.
Jacobs, I can just tell you, when you get in this situation, John Gruden wants to take the air out of the ball. He's looking at Tom Cable, his offensive line coach, and saying, what do you like? What do you like? I'm calling runs here. It's 9-on-7 drill. I'm going to take as much time as I possibly can, go down and ice this game.
56. We're good. Safety now. Yeah. 180. Jacobs again. Won't get to the line of scrimmage. Even despite that last run, this is Josh Jacobs' 15th NFL game. He has the most rushing yards through 15 career games of any player in Raiders history. That means more than Marcus Allen, more than Bo Jackson. Take that, huh?
There's some good running backs right there.
Wow, impressive.
Can we? So
I don't want to put by play for Madden and Skate 3.
He's still a rookie, right?
Not a bad. When Skate 3 come
Can
out?
we at least get him out of a rookie season before you put a graphic up with Bo Jackson and
Hawk
Marcus
tackling?
Allen?
Yeah.
Because
Shazier's injury.
For now.
The Raiders have the ball right now. Section.
There's Carr running away from people and
Carr throws it away.
Malcolm Jenkins was running him down.
Smart play there from Derek Carr. He's understanding situational football. They're running the ball well. Then they call a play action, and it wasn't there. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball, so don't take a sack. Take yourself out of field goal range, throw it out of bounds.
This is an important situation here. 3rd and 10. Now look who's on the field for the Raiders. Waller's on the field. Renfro's on the field. You have to take care of those two guys down here in this area and then see if you can hold up across the board otherwise.
Still one catch for Henry Ruggs. Just get the play away. Going to pitch it to Richard. Remember, he fumbled in this area before. Stays in for the touchdown. Makes up for the fumble earlier. Jalen Richard for the score. And the Raiders.
Touchdown Raiders. They're up 31-17. Holy shit.
Wow, big time play on 3rd and 10. Watch
Touchdown
these
Raiders.
Two guys right here. Good and Jackson out on the perimeter. Those are two big men, 300-plus pounds. Good gets the kick-out block. Jackson gets just enough of the secondary player, and great bounce by Richard to get in the end zone.
I can tell you this, Dennis Allen will not be happy in film session tomorrow when he looks at the effort on that play right there. They run the ball in on you on 3rd and 10 when you know you got to get a stop.
Carlson.
Game is probably over.
The extra point is good. And the Raiders continue to dominate this game.
No, there's no chance.
They have the football. 14 more minutes than the Saints and have the big lead in the 4th.
My man said shake his head. This is starting to get to be a boring game. The Raiders are just kicking the shit out of these guys. When my friend lived this game down, he was so confident. Yeah, you can't let Saints fans. Oh boy, hey Nuzdar, how's it going? Nuzdar, how's it going, Nuz? Are you thinking about finding a new team, Nuzdar? That might have been Gay Mobile. That might be your greatest mistype yet, Cody. I know DSF. This gay mobile. I know you meant game over, Cody. But I'd keep the typo. That is definitely the Saints gay mobile. Oh yeah, Dak is better than Brees right now. Yeah, Dak, dude, Brees is old. You guys, now do you respect Tom Brady a little bit more because Brees is 2 years younger. He's 41. Remember, Tom played in the Super Bowl, I believe, at 41 years old. I think we beat the Rams in that Super Bowl. Hold on. No, we didn't. No, that was... Was that the Rams one when Tom won? Was he 41? Yeah, that was. He was 41. Brees needed to retire last year, man.
Vegas. The Raiders
He's looking old.
Jalen Richard.
Like, Brady doesn't look this bad yet. Brady can still push the ball down the field. Brady's had some rockets to Mike Evans this year already.
The Raiders' third touchdown drive with 10 or more plays.
Dude.
Just destroying this clock and the Saints defense in the process.
Yeah, I mean, that's just great play design.
The clock just, by the way, there's only 7 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in the game.
On a hat or a man as far as blocking is concerned. And as a defender, you just have to win in those situations.
Yeah, because you lost it. He goes, yeah, I think that was the right one.
You let running backs get out on the edge like that. That's what happens. 3rd and 10, you run the ball
Saints
in.
not going undefeated.
That's just not good defense, but that's great play design.
Saints need a big return from Deontay Harris. They need a spark. Look at his speed.
He's
you can
fine
see him
with it. Yeah, hell yeah.
To that 33-yard line.
What a game. What a game.
Speed to be plenty on the field next week. Week 3, Monday night.
Damn it. My pick'em's 12-4. It's always some bullshit-ass game that ruins me having like some crazy record. Alright, so what are we? 22-10 right now? That's a good pick'em record. 22-10 for the year?
From Baltimore next Monday night.
I think I'm gonna have another good week this week. I'm very confident in the picks I've already made. I've already done my pick'em. I'm done. Yeah, I'm picking the Patriots over the Raiders, and I'm picking the Saints over the Packers over the Saints. This was the game I was waiting for to finish.
To Deontay Harris.
Right now, I'd rather have Derek Carr than Drew Brees.
Last night or yesterday late afternoon.
You guys are excited to see the quarterbacks. I'm excited to see Harrison Butker. Anybody that can make a 50-plus field goal.
Dude, Butker, somebody said that field goal would have been good from about 70 yards. It would have made it over.
Here's Kamara.
There goes Kamara.
Or
Kamara.
Butker was amazing. Right, kicks it from 53. There's a penalty, push him back to 58. The flag, kicks it again. And then in the overtime, wow, Harrison Butker. I predict
Butker's a monster, dude. He's the best. He's one of him or Tucker is the best in the league. And I think I would go with Butker just because he's a little younger, I think. You guys need to do better on offense. Juicy. Driscoll almost came back on you guys. That was not as good as it should have been.
Accolades, right? This is a very difficult situation.
That was way too close of a game in my opinion for you guys.
He has only come back from a 14-point
Who do you see going undefeated on Sunday?
One other time in his career in 2017 against the Washington football team, and this is as hard as it gets.
Buckner over Tucker. Yeah, only because of age. Only because of age.
There in a too-high look, 2 safeties deep, and saying, hey, that's fine. Well, let's let you keep throwing it underneath. We're not letting you go over top.
You'd rather go 1-1 than 2-0? I highly doubt that.
Brees.
Yeah, Claypool's good. Claypool's good. You guys will be fine.
Smith is down to the
you guys are in the same position like the Patriots, Houston. I think a lot of these teams that don't look like crazy explosive early will figure it out in a couple of weeks. Some teams need preseason, and it is like the Patriots. We're not even good till October usually or November.
14 with 5.5 to play.
We'll start 1-3, 2-2 a lot. The Washington football team name makes me laugh. Yeah, whenever I see football team, it's hilarious. They might stick with football team, by the way.
Try to get him going with the speed of
if the fans like it enough, Snyder said he might just keep it as Washington football team.
See if it stands.
And it's just like, ugh.
Face on furl. Coming off the edge.
Illegal use of hands to the face. defense number 96. This penalty's declined. The result of the play is a first down.
Okay.
For the Raiders, defensively, and Paul Gunther, you got to be smart here. You played a whale of a game. You have gotten pressure on Drew Brees. You have contained this high-octane offense. Yes, they didn't have Mike Thomas, but still a challenge for Paul Gunther.
Say the Washington football
here
team.
In the last
It's
6
hilarious.
minutes of the game,
Running backs are very underrated. Yeah, Benny Snell's really good.
Are missing Michael Thomas more
You're forgetting
than
Benny
they
Snell.
thought they would miss him in this game here tonight.
Yep.
We talked about all the other weapons. And they haven't really materialized this evening.
Brees.
Here's Brees.
Chucks it a good 10 yards. Saints are driving right now. Looks like the Saints might score.
What Michael Thomas does for them,
Terrible
what Darren
fucking
Waller
name.
does
No,
for
go to the Washington Red
Las
Wolves.
Vegas.
Yeah,
He
Red
gives them that guy
Wolves.
who, it doesn't matter what
You could
do,
stay.
We're going to still try and get the ball to him, and he has won his one-on-one matchups
Go
time
Red,
and time again.
Red
They don't have
Tails.
that
There's
guy
a lot of better names. It's fucking Snyder being a cheap bastard and not wanting to pay the copyright for the names that were taken. He got beat to the names because they fucking drug their feet. Throw up pick. Throw up pick.
First and 10 from the 15.
Throw up pick. Throw up pick. Oh, he's not going to throw it deep enough to ever throw a pick again.
He is inside the 5.
Hard to throw a pick when all you're doing is throwing slants. Trust me, I play Madden. I know how to play quarterback in the NFL. Motherfucker is slanting it into the end zone. Ching, 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 chong, 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 chong.
One timeout.
Hand off, touchdown.
Kamara into the end zone.
God damn it, Raiders. Yeah, no, you guys will, Kenny. Yeah, you guys will beat that team. 100%.
It never looks like Kamara is really distressed when he's running the football. He's just patient. You see him here. He's just going to press.
Brees is dinking and dacking right now. Remember Dink and Dak?
That was way too easy if you're the Raiders on
the
defense.
The San Francisco hospitals. Yeah, the San Francisco bed patients.
And they played that prevent defense and just let the Saints go.
I'm actually I'm on the Jets roster right now as an emergency receiver. Like I actually have to suit up and go play against the who the fuck? Who do we got this week?
And go in the 8 plays, 67
bunch of bitches,
yards.
whoever we play.
Rather important extra point here upcoming.
Don't remember. Hold on, I'm going to pull up my team schedule right here. Killer Rob, schedule.
Will Lutz puts it through.
Colts. Yeah, we're going to put that thing on the Colts this weekend.
It's a 7-point game, and what else should we expect?
I probably have like 15 touchdowns, so just tune in.
Imagine that, right?
I miss when Drew was good. It's going to be a season if we didn't lose a game to ourselves. Yeah, Drew's starting to show a little age now, like, and that's fine. I mean, he's getting old, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm not even going to shit on Drew for finally looking for it. He's 41 years old. I'm not really going to shit on him. It's just, Drew, you should have retired. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, that's fine, Drew. I'm not going to give Drew shit if he has a bad year because it's like he's on borrowed time. When you pass the age of 40, I don't really like shitting on quarterback play after 40. Like, what am I judging? Like, who am I comparing a 40-year-old to? Brady? That's not a fair comparison. I'm not going to do that. Brady's still playing like he's 37, 38. Brady's a couple years off genetically or something. But Brees looks like he may have stretched it a year too far. And I get it. He's desperate for that ring. He wants another ring. And I somewhat respect him for it. If the reason he's playing is ring, he wants another one, then I do respect it. But he needs to retire after this year. Oh, the Raiders got tricked for onsides.
See some of his speed that we haven't seen all night.
Oh, shit. And he gets still up to like the 14.
And we forced
what about Big Ben? Big Ben's fine. He's all right.
Henry Ruggs the third.
We're still in this game because of Kamara, Brees, sucks booty juice.
Some of the numbers.
I run a man beaters and zone beaters. On one formation, it's so hard to beat on Madden.
He came into this game. Everybody's talking about Drew
Madden
Brees
League awards me.
And
that's true. That's good, then.
How much
please.
he's been disrespected, right? In his own words, he's tired of hearing about it.
Who, Brady, Brees? Either one. They're both on borrowed time, but Brady still plays good. Brees doesn't. Brees is starting to look every bit of his age.
On the field with Drew Brees, and that'll get you a whole lot of respect league-wide. Here's Josh Jacobs.
There we go, first down. Raiders can really end this game on this drive.
Rarely has the 4-minute offense actually have 4 minutes on the
Do
clock.
it for the bettors.
But it does tonight.
I tell you see how he just lowered his shoulder.
Is the game over? What's the over under in this game? Does anybody know off the top of their head? Let me check.
That is no fun. And at this point in the game, when you have a running back that feels as though he's just getting stronger.
Oh shit! Kind of like what the Broncos did and sit Manning for a little while, and
that's not pretty.
What's the over-under? Before the game started, the over-under was 51.5, I believe. So 51-52. I think they're way over. Like, if you took the over in this game, good idea. They have 55 combined points. That's got to be the over.
Rodney Hudson.
Oh yeah, they smashed the over. Then they have 55 points.
Two right tackles.
Hey, good shit.
Kind of running performance here tonight.
And your left guard and Richie Incognito.
Good.
You got to give this offensive line credit. You got to give Tom Cable credit.
With the Saints, you should probably always just take the over. Like, it's always probably a good idea to just go with the over.
Denzel Good, yeah, he's a guard, but he also practices.
Seems like unless they play like a random ass team, in the past anyway, they're good for the over. They'll give up some points on defense. They'll score like fucking 50 points themselves.
Jacobs.
2nd and 8. Looks like it'll be 3rd and 5.
Cameron Jordan the stop.
So the next time
let me see what the spread is.
Snap the ball with just over 2 minutes, and then the clock will run down to the 2-minute warning. So if you're New Orleans, you got to get a stop.
Saints by 5.5. Man, dude. Even if the Saints win by 1, the Raiders, man. If you took the Raiders with the points in this one, thinking the Raiders will keep it close.
Of the many remarkable stats for
the bettors, there are people better. There are bettors out there who are probably about to fucking freak out if the Saints don't score 10 points real fast here.
But the last time they were 2-0
or 2 touchdowns.
Wow. For some reason, they can't get to 2-0 with all those regular season wins.
Here we go, 3rd and 5.
They are again. Staring at
Carr, deep.
Trying to go the deep shot to Henry. Runs in the flag. And if that's pass interference,
here we go.
A massive play in the game.
And that's exactly what you got.
Here we go.
Jenkins grabbing the arm downfield.
That's going to be a flag on the fucking.
That was a huge mistake from.
That's going to be a flag on the Saints.
Not going to be caught. That was a prayer. He's in good phase, in good position.
He grabbed him.
Got a hold of the arm. Then he
that might be on Ruggs.
Arm hooks it. There's no need to do that.
No, they're going to. Well, that's on the Raiders.
Yeah, he felt him slipping away, Grizz. He
that's
felt
it.
That 4-2-7 starting to kick in. He said, look, I got to get back.
Defense number 20. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic. First down.
Oh, my God.
Aggressive with your play call. You take a shot. You put pressure on the defense. You put pressure on Jenkins there. He felt like he was.
Well, that was I don't know about that call, man, but oh wow, that's unfortunate. Here come the Saints. Man, the Saints need a miracle right now.
Well, you see what that speed makes people do. It makes people grab and hold and commit PIs.
Look at the penalty numbers for the Saints.
They can't fuck this up. Then lost in the back. So that'll go to the 2-minute warning.
And that'll take us down to the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, the Raiders got bailed the fuck out. That was the end of the...
Raiders have the football.
They almost made a huge mistake there, the Raiders did on that play. They should have ran it on that 3rd down. But it wound up working for them. 2-minute warning here in Las Vegas. 2-minute warning here in Vegas. It is 24-21. Raiders holding on to a slim lead here on 3rd. Or 2nd and, what is that, 13? 2nd and 13. Nah, the Saints didn't get screwed. I don't allow blaming one. Well, guess what? I got a sad story for the Saints. Saints loyalists. As from a Detroit fan, one play doesn't decide the outcome of the game. Y'all can still win this, New Orleans. That's what they told us, Detroit fans, whenever we talk about the Green Bay game or the Dallas game in the playoffs where they picked the flag up for no reason. On a clear pass interference that would put the ball at like the 5. But hey. And we had a small lead on the Cowboys. We would have scored again, and it would have been a game. But instead, you know, whatever. One play doesn't decide the outcome of a game. That's my argument. So you can't say the ref screwed you. You could have won in any of the other quarters of this game. There's like 3 whole full quarters they could have like not been behind in. It's a 2-minute warning. Only time I ever say we got screwed is in the PI and the NFC. Yeah, and even that, man, like even in that, it's like you did get the ball first in overtime. Like that's the way I look at it. You had the ball first. Like I have a weird hardline stance on this. Like I don't think one play determines the outcome of a game. Like the Patriots didn't win that. Like I could blame the reason we lost that game because Nick Folk missed a field goal. That's the only reason we lost that game to the Saints or to the Seahawks. If we'd have made the first field goal, we'd have been able to make a chip shot at the end there. You know, it's one of those things, you know, where if you do that, then you can point out any bad moment in the game and say that's why you lost. It's not, you know, you run 60 plays on offense usually, roughly. Right around there, 60 to 70 sometimes.
Bring Stanford, Steve. First play after the 2-minute warning, rather predictable to Josh Jacobs. And the Saints will stop.
But I will say that was a bad call. That did fuck that game up for the I have a view thing. Saints did get fucked on that call though. Like they 100% got hosed, and that sucks. Like that game might have ended different if that didn't happen, but at the same point, they still could have won the game. I always have. That's like a weird. That was a bad call. That's one of the worst calls I've ever seen.
Yeah, but look, these guys at the point of attack.
Yeah, he's hurt. That kid got hurt. He's like got a bad groin or something. The kid we drafted. Of course, dude. We have no fucking special teams luck right now. The one thing we're good at, the Patriots, we have had no luck in that department. The kid got hurt. He hurt his groin or some shit like that. He hurt his dick when he was kicking. And we tried to make Bailey kick field goals, but that dude cannot kick field goals. Don't know why he can't. 3rd and 13 for the Raiders coming up. Biggest play of the game coming.
That's exactly what John Gruden designed that for.
Biggest play of the game right now.
12. I beg your pardon. 3rd and 13.
Raiders go with the run because they have to get the Saints to kill their time. Saints don't have any timeouts.
Not much there.
Derek Carr has a 70% completion percentage last year. He's not a bad quarterback. He has a bad team. Derek Carr's a lot better than people think, and I'm not, and I'll show you why. 4th down, and that clock is gonna get down to a minute.
I understand putting the game away. Daniel Carlson made a big kick last week against Carolina. But if you don't make this, you're giving
Derek Carr has a 64 completion percentage in his career. 144 touchdowns to just 62 picks.
There's 2 seconds on the play clock.
If you look here, a lot of these aren't his fault. The Raiders have been aggressively bad for 3 straight years. That's not all on Derek. That defense has been booty hole.
There's a guy by the name of Drew Brees on the other sideline, and even if I punt this down here, he's going to have a minute 7. And do I trust my defense that much?
Yeah, they used their timeouts way too early. Minute 7 remaining here in the first, or in the game.
54 last week. That's a career high in pregame tonight.
Are the Raiders kicking a field goal?
56 yards away.
Oh, no shit.
Timeout. Raiders.
Raiders are going to take a timeout.
Their final timeout of the half.
I'm going to turn this so nobody can ruin the kick for me. This could end the game. If the Raiders make this kick, that ends the game, so I don't want it to be spoiled. Weird that nobody spoiled this game at all today. You notice that? It was only the Patriots that get spoiled for me. Bunch of fucking dickheads you guys are.
All these great regular seasons and not much
playoff
success to show for it. From 54.
This ends the game. This will end it. From 54. Can he hit it? It is. Wow. An upset. What an upset by the Raiders.
Listen to the crowd that's not actually here in Las Vegas. But they're going wild on the strip, I'm sure.
Wow.
10-year contracts as a head coach to make those kind of decisions. Just push it right down the middle of those uprights and let's go home.
You got to give credit to Daniel Carlson.
That's game.
Big time kick. You know, he's
34-24.
up and down. He's tried to make the team a year ago.
Fucking Raiders, man. The Raiders get the fucking upset. I'm a kicker in the corner of my long. It's a 50-yard field goal, and I'm in 10th grade. Yeah, I was gonna say most kickers by about 14, 15 can start booting balls. Vegas, dude. Gruden, huh?
Gruden and Las Vegas. Looking good.
How big would this game be for John Gruden and these Raiders? These Raiders, you know, they haven't beaten.
Listen to that crowd. Listen to that crowd. Listen to that crowd roar.
Okay, so those wins
I love sports. Yeah, Eric, I would not be very confident right now. As I said, the Raiders should be everybody's dark horse team. This is a dark horse team, not the Cardinals. The Cardinals you could see coming, you know. The Raiders are a true dark horse team. This team can bang with some of the best teams in the NFL. As I tried to warn everybody in the offseason, do look out for the Raiders. They're a pretty good football team. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
At the Patriots. Home for the Bills at the Chiefs.
Are you a Mormon? No.
Nice run there.
Not even close. I'm Jewish.
Right. How about, and by the way, the Saints, if in fact they lose this game, they're
I like the Mormons, though, by the way. I like Mormons. They're some of the nice. Have you ever met the Mormons? I had the pleasure of meeting some Mormons the other week. They were at this synagogue thing. I don't want to talk too much about why I was at a synagogue.
Magic Brees has left.
But, yeah, I met some real Mormons. They're so nice. Genuinely nice people. I couldn't detect sarcasm. Like it was authentically nice, like, hi. And I was just like, wow. Drew Haskins. Oh. Hopefully Michael Thomas will be back next week. Otherwise, we might lose to the Packers. Yeah, I think you guys might get smoked on by the Packers. If this is your guys' defense is like this again, Aaron's gonna smoke you. Like, I don't even like the Packers. I genuinely hate them, and I hate Aaron Rodgers. They're winning next week, dude. I hate to be that guy, but like, Packers have a very potent offense for whatever reason. And if your defense plays anything like this again, they're gonna get beat. Like, and I hate having to say that. I wanted to pick the Saints over the Packers. I was watching this going, come on, New Orleans, show me something so I can pick you over Green Bay.
We don't know for sure about Michael Thomas when he might come back.
Now the best two teams in the NFC are clearly.
Payton about it, and all he would tell us, hey, he's out for this game. Get the sense that possibility for next week, I would say. Here's Brees.
Man,
Able to hit Jared.
I'm not going to say it, but the Seahawks and another team are probably the best teams in the NFC. With all the injuries and everything that's gone on this year, it's clearly that team from Wisconsin and Seattle. Seattle being the top dog, in my opinion. There's a playoff spot tonight if the Mariners would have, but the Mariners won. Damn. Sorry to hear, man. Congrats to the Raiders. 10-point whipping on Monday Night Football. Good shit for the Raiders on your first home game. That's how you open that bitch back up. Yeah, Kamara looked good. Yeah, Kamara's it looks healthy after the epidural. 2-0, yeah. It's Gruden season, baby. Like I said, Gruden could build football teams. That is something he has a specialty of doing. He's built himself a very good team. By the way, who won the Khalil Mack trade? I'm pretty sure Damon Arnett and Josh Jacobs were the picks that the Raiders got with Mack, Arnett, and it's Ruggs or Arnett and Jacobs. One of those three combos is the pick, and yeah, that's who they got with Khalil Mack. Cardinals look pretty good. I want to see the Cardinals play. The Cardinals play a good team. They don't play a real team till like week 6. That's not a divisional foe. Like the 49, I don't really. Division games are kind of fucky. Raiders won that trade only because the Bears have done. Yeah, exactly. And Khalil's been hurt. It's been Arnett and Jacobs. Yeah, that's huge. Literally, like, Raiders won that trade by a country mile. Like, they didn't have to overpay Mack, who's been hurt. You know, Khalil Mack had no sacks versus the Lions last year. 0. Yeah, we'll beat the fucking Raiders. I have the Patriots beating the Raiders. Even though I'm not super confident in that pick, I do have the Raiders. We will probably beat the Raiders. Unless they beat us, then it's like, well, whatever. Then we're all right. Have a good one, man. I feel like the Raiders won the Amari Cooper trade too. What did they get from Amari again? King of the North. God damn it, Kenny. But yeah, that was a good game. Very, very good game. I went 12-4 on my pick'em though, unfortunately, because the fucking Saints. Yeah, I think I have the Patriots winning. Beat the Raiders. I think I could have them. Yeah, no, dude, the Patriots almost just beat the Seahawks. They're not that. Saints aren't like, dude. Let's look at Drew Brees' numbers here. This is 26 of 38, 300 yards, a touch, and a pick. Garbage time 300. No, I'm not gonna do any lives tonight. First round pick. Ooh. First and a third. Raiders were upset before the season started. Yeah, they're my dark horse. Raiders are 100% my dark horse team. 2019 first rounder. That's rough. No, I don't have the Saints beat. I have you guys probably getting roasted. Like, I think the Packers will win like 35-21 against you guys. Maybe 38-24, 38-21, something like that. Honestly, that's probably what I'm going to do for the score is 38-24. I'm being honest. I think you guys can score some points on them, but like Drew Brees just looked like. Oh, that's because people pissed me off. Once I feel that everything's not shitty, because I'm still pretty pissed off about yesterday. Like, I'm really pissed off because nobody did anything today, so I take that shit personally. So I feel like you guys purposely were fucking with me during the Patriots game, and yeah, I'm not going to be doing multiple streams because of that. That was bullshit. Not one spoil happened in this game. So I don't want to do any like hangout streams tonight. That was awfully poopy of you guys the other day. So that is what it is. We'll be back on Wednesday probably. Probably do a nighttime stream on Wednesday if I feel like it. Yeah, yeah. You guys pissed me off yesterday with spoiling the fucking Patriots game. Nobody spoiled one play in this game, and everybody was spoiling shit yesterday during the game I wanted to watch. It got to the point where I had to literally turn my phone and put it down upside down during big plays. Because I missed the first 4 quarters, really, of big plays. That's all. And not one play was blown in this one. So. I'm just saying. I do appreciate that, though. Thank you guys for not spoiling anything. I do appreciate that. That really makes me feel better. To be honest, I was really hoping no one would do that. Yeah, and by the way, it's not just me that doesn't like this play. People message me that they like that I yell at people about that because they're in the chat trying to watch the game too. Like, that's all. Like, other people don't like the spoiling. You know, they're listening too, trying to, watch the game, get the lot, they want to, see everything. But later, Mike, have a good one, guys. No, there's no worries. No worries. You don't need to tune in. Whatever. Tune in when you can. Yeah, let's just hope everything stays good. I appreciate it, guys. It was a very fun stream tonight. I very much appreciate it. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. The tests are harder. That makes sense. Just, you'll be fine, Eric. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I had to turn off the chat in BLA. Yeah, I have the chats disabled in Bila. I just turn those off of me. I hate those things so much. Yeah. Bila's usually pretty good about getting rid of spoilers. Yep, have a good one, you guys. First time back in a couple weeks. Hey, man, have a good time at school, man. All right, everyone. Thank you guys for tuning in. I've got to scratch my back really quick. Early tomorrow, I'll probably have the picks video by 10 a.m. uploaded. So, I may even upload it tonight, but I'm not like 100% on doing that right now. Like, it's like, do I feel like no? Because I want to sleep on my picks. You know what I mean? I like to make them on Monday evening and then sleep on them and record it Tuesday in the morning. So I just wait and do it then. Wait and do it then. Plus, I can be kind of louder when I record those, so I tend to like to wait till it's not in the middle of the evening. Record it, put it up, bow, make the picks. See you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Oh, the NBA's on? How's the games going? Let me check. There's no games on today. Or is there? There's no games today. Huh? Oh, tomorrow. But yeah, we'll be doing the Tigers game tomorrow, so that'll be good. Yeah, we got the Tigers tomorrow. They're taking on Minnesota? I want to say the Twins. Yeah, Minnesota for 2 games, then the Royals to end the season. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 6 games left for the Tigers, so that sucks. 6 games left. When does that end then? Sunday, September 27th is the last game. Well, the last game we'll be doing then is Saturday, September 26th is our Tigers finale on the channel. This game would end with Derek Carr outplayed Drew Brees. What the fuck just happened? I think the Raiders or the Saints just got exposed as being like done. Like it's just dried up. Brees' arm's all finished. Tigers? I don't think so. They might play Monday. Oh, okay, because they have to make up a couple with the Cardinals. That'd be cool if they actually do make up those with St. Louis. Because I know St. Louis might have to because of playoff seeding. So this Cardinals might actually have to play those games for their playoff considerations. Yeah, I was going to say, I think we have to play the Cardinals because that could actually determine if they're like the 6, 5, 4. Like, that could move their seeding tremendously. So the Cardinals have to play a few more games because of their COVID stuff. And I think they had, like, it's if it was inconsequential to where they were seeding, then they just wouldn't play the games. But it could actually move them up or down, and it's, they have to play them then. But all right, guys, I thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, it's a great stadium, great game, fun game. Very happy to see that happen. So have a good one, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you tomorrow for the Tigers and the Twins right around 8 o'clock when the game starts. So peace out. Go Patriots. Go.